We've made it. We've made it to another Aurora live stream. Gonna get out all my messages. Copy the link. Link copied. Oh, that's a mirror. All right, I'm trying to think of what would be a good cover image. There we go. 2, 1. Paste. There we go. Select all, copy, post. Get it on Facebook. Discard. Post. Get it on YouTube. Let it do its thing here. Can already see those purpley colors showing up. Post. All right, we're locked and loaded. Gonna switch us over to the live feed. All right, everyone's in already. I don't know if you guys can hear me right now because I'm switched on the starting soon screen. I don't remember if I have the audio turned on for that or not. If I do, how's it going? Thank you all for tuning in. I'm just trying to get organized right now. We'll be ready to roll here in just a moment. Get my remote access dialed in so I can change my graphics around and whatnot. But there we are. We are live. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully the audio sounds good. Hopefully y'all are having a great evening here in the land of Wisconsin. Do a minor audio adjustment here. There we go. Hopefully that sounds good. Just getting dialed in right now. Hopefully everything looks good on your guys' end, because this is only our second time doing this, so I'm hoping everything kind of works. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I can't even see chat right now. Crafter's in here. Brendan O is in here. Jody Maley. How's it going, everyone? Hope y'all are doing well tonight. I'm just doing our final checks of everything and getting my my camera settings all locked in so that if the Auroras get rolling tonight, we have it here for you live. So yeah, how are y'all doing on this fine evening? Hope y'all are doing well. Let me come in front of the camera here. Give my hello. We are back live again, hunting the northern lights. It looks like we could have another good Aurora show tonight. Could also be some meteors. We do have the meteor shower going on. So if we do get auroras, you may also get a quick glimpse at some meteors kind of streaking across the sky here. But yeah, hopefully y'all are doing well tonight. Crafter says we do have new emotes. We absolutely do. I spent the last couple days getting those ready for you guys. So we have some new emotes down there in chat. And we're just gonna have a grand old time, hang out, try to get some auroras, and yeah, hopefully the auroras play nice today, fingers crossed. Little fun fact, today is my birthday, and what I really wanted to do for my birthday was an Aurora live stream. And here we are. Mother Nature is providing us with the perfect opportunity to try to get the northern lights tonight. Could be a bit of a challenge. As you can see, we do have some clouds kind of streaking their way on through. Fortunately, they're very, very thin, high-altitude clouds, so I don't think they're going to hinder our viewing opportunity too much. So hopefully all works out well tonight and we can get some nice auroras in front of the camera. Andrew's in here. He says, happy birthday. Thank you very much, Andrew. Parker has good auroras right now. My friend Parker is in Indiana. He's currently seeing them. That's going to be our cue then to start setting up our time lapses and get dialed in, because I mean, if we have a good aurora show going on, we want to make sure we're capturing it to the best of our abilities. So I'm going to hop out into the field here briefly, set up my time-lapse cameras, and I'll be back in just a moment to chat with you guys. We're rocking the wireless microphone today, so I can still talk with you, kind of talk you through my camera setup as I'm getting dialed in here. But yeah, hopefully y'all are doing well. Thank you all who sent birthday wishes earlier today. I really appreciate it. It's been a crazy past couple weeks. I'm getting ready to go back to school, finishing up my job for the summer, so I haven't really been able to get on YouTube a whole lot. But good thing about auroras is they happen at night, and no one's doing anything at night, so I can get out here and kind of do what I need to do without having to worry about too much. Which is why these are some of my favorite events to photograph, because I can sit out here for hours and just enjoy the show. And that's always the best. We already have bugs that have weaseled their way into the car, but that's just to be expected when you're shooting auroras here in the swamps of rural Wisconsin. I'm just gonna get out here and get my time-lapse cameras set up. Some good time lapses rolling of these. Also, these cameras are a bit better at picking up the auroras than the human eye. So these are kind of gonna also act as scouts for us over the next couple hours, just to kind of see where we want to be pointed, what direction we want to be facing, because throughout the evening, the auroras may kind of move around. If we're lucky, they may come closer, they might get farther away. So we want to know which direction we need to be looking. Mouthful of talking there, but hopefully y'all understand. Man, I'm excited for the prospects of aurora hunting tonight. It looks like things could be pretty good. So hopefully we get one of the better shows that we've had this year tonight. We've already had a very, very good aurora year so far. I'd love to continue the trend tonight. I'm gonna get the Sony locked in first, since this camera is a bit more tricky. I know people out there have already reported seeing the auroras. This camera will likely be seeing them here in a second once I get it locked in, get the ISOs and whatnot all set so that we can see. But I just need to shut my mouth and get to work is what I need to do. I need to get all this stuff ready to roll so that when the light show comes around, we aren't sitting here blabbering about gear and whatnot. I need to find a light to focus on. That's what I need to do. Let me tone down the ISO a little bit, see if that'll make it easier to pull focus. Yeah, the hard part about shooting the auroras this time of day is trying to get a nice, good lock on the camera's focus. So you have to shoot the cameras in manual focus, otherwise they can get all wonky and get really gross, fuzzy images. So I'm gonna do a test shot here. Well, that camera does its thing. Oh yeah, I can already see them on this camera. I got a nice tall purple. All right, they are already out in Wisconsin. So we're gonna get this camera locked in with a time lapse rolling so that we can just kind of kick back and let the cameras do all the work while we enjoy the show here. But the auroras are already out in Wisconsin tonight. They're not naked eye visible right now. You're gonna need a camera to see them, but they are out and they are tall. I'll tell you that much. This camera just got a nice tall purple standing high above this field here. I have a feeling that other live streaming camera is gonna be able to see it here soon as the sun goes down and we start to get some of this ambient light out of the way. That's the problem with shooting auroras, especially this early in the evening. So we still have another hour where the light from the sun is still kind of being an interference. So once the sun is completely set, we get out of the twilight hours, we'll really be dialed in and we could really have a show. So I'm gonna get my second camera locked in here. Shooting 2 time lapses tonight. Got one rocking with the Sony a7R II, my favorite Aurora time-lapse camera. And then as a secondary, we're rocking the Nikon D7500 with a nice 35mm lens on it for a bit of a tighter shot down to the horizon. Pretty good kit when it comes to Aurora hunting. This is my favorite setup. I've been rocking this setup for years now, and it hasn't failed me yet. So hopefully tonight is just another night at the office getting these Aurora photos dialed in. I'm gonna get kind of everything set to what I usually have it at, And we'll take a few test photos and give it a little bit before the sun goes down. But we do already have kind of a purpley hue coming up on some of our cameras here. Can I show us? Unfortunately, I can't show it from these cameras. That's something I want to do in the future, is have a nice light sensitive camera ready to roll, so that hopefully in the future you guys can see it a bit better. But right now we just have to use what we have. So unfortunately, it's going to be difficult, but that camera, if they get bright, they'll be able to pick it up nicely. So yeah, let me read chat a little bit here. We have our cameras locked in. Can I angle up slightly? Yes, I can. Once I get back to the cameras, once I get back to my little home base there, I'll switch the camera angle. I'm just getting locked in right now, getting all my cameras in focus and getting all of our time-lapse settings set. But yeah, it probably won't be long before we're seeing them here. Let me just make sure everything's working. Do a test shot or two, get our final bits dialed in, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling for auroras tonight. Yeah, we are in great shape. Still a little bit light, but that sunlight is going to be fading fast. So I'm just going to start. Why is my ISO set to 10,000? That is way too high. I need 5,000 ISO is where I want it. And these bugs are going crazy. I'm gonna have to throw on a long sleeve just to keep these mosquitoes away. Little note to self: if you're ever shooting auroras, wear pants, wear long sleeves, and put on a lot of bug spray. Because I'll tell you what, the mosquitoes will chew you up. All right. I think we're pretty much dialed in where we need to be. I just bumped the camera. That's awesome. I keep knocking into these. I'm gonna separate these a little bit so I'm not running into them anymore. The last thing I wanna do is bump a camera and then it's all out of whack. So we'll get dialed in here, just like this. There we go. That camera's running. I believe this camera should be pretty much dialed in. Never mind, it's out of focus, because of course it is. Luckily, should be a quick fix. For some reason this camera's having shutter issues, so we will have to fix that. Whoa, there was a big meteor right there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I just had a really bright meteor overhead. Okay, now hopefully this camera's dialed in. Just had to fix a quick camera sensor issue. Then we'll do a final focus lock. ISO is still set to 10,000 for whatever reason. That's a wicked high ISO. Way too high for what we're doing. I like my ISO to hang out right around the 4,000 mark for this. Do a test shot. All right, there we go. But yeah, it shouldn't be long now since the sun is going down before things kind of start getting a bit more interesting. We already have a bright aurora hovering above the horizon, at least on the still cameras that are a bit more sensitive and can pick them up. There we go. Do a final. There we go. Now our focus should be locked in. Do one last These cameras at night can be tricky to get a lock on focus. What I like to do is I try to find the brightest star that I can see. Then I zoom into it as far as I can, and I rock the focus back and forth until that star is as small as possible. Then from there I make small adjustments, just taking photos and doing a little trial and error. Then once everything looks sharp, set up a time lapse and I don't touch it. I let the camera do its thing. And look at that, we have a nice sharp aurora photo. Very faint aurora, but it's better than nothing. All right, we have one time lapse rolling. I'm probably gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes, just as the last little bits of the sun start to fade. Bring this camera on up and get it ready to roll. This camera's having issues again. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to fix that. I love the A7R series, but sometimes their in-body stabilization can be a bit wonky and can kind of mess up your shutter. So when that happens, give the camera a few taps, turn it off and on a few times to let that stabilizer kind of correct itself, and it'll be good to go. All right, I'm gonna exit time-lapse mode on this while I solve that issue. Sorry I'm spending so much time on these little cameras out here, guys. I wanna make sure this time-lapse is locked in. Do we have bugs on the lens too? Nope, we're good. The bugs out here are still going crazy, so that's something else we gotta watch out for. Let me fire off a rapid succession of photos just to ensure that everything's working. Okay, it's still having that problem. All right, Sony. Always love it when a camera goes down right in the middle of something important. There we go. Powering back on. I need to format this card. There's still a bunch of stuff on it. Here we go. Format. There. All right. Well, we already have auroras out here in Wisconsin, and ideally they should just be getting brighter from here. So I'm gonna get a quick cell phone photo just to tweet out that we do have them. Very faint, but they are there. These clouds aren't helping. But it should be working fine now. Yep. Yeah, we're good. I think I fixed it. Let me fire off one more quick succession. Come on, still having issues. I don't know what's up with it. Let me We're doing a little camera repairman last minute. Wasn't expecting to having this major camera flaw tonight. Always happens with these Sonys. All right, let's do a little in the field camera repair, shall we? With all these mosquitoes around too. Okay. All right, let's see if we can spot the issue. I believe that fixed it. Throw the lens back on just to be safe, but I believe we've solved the problem. I hope we've solved the problem, otherwise we're gonna have weird jumpy Aurora time lapses. But I think everything's working now. Overhead in the UP, I believe it. They're already starting to slowly creep up down here. I'll have one of my cameras almost straight vertical tonight, so if things look like they're gonna go crazy, we'll have it. All right, we fixed our camera. Awesome. Step one. Step two, let's get all of our settings dialed back in, because that kind of set us back a little bit. These last minute camera troubles. Let's get it redialed, reset, ready to rumble. Let me get in focus here. Let me find a star to lock onto. We're gonna have to go up this way. There's one. I see you. I see you up there. Yeah, the mosquitoes are going crazy tonight. Getting chewed up. Okay. Do a test shot. But I believe we're good. Yep. Should be locked in. There we go. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you guys can already see them. Already can see the auroras on the live stream. If you look above the trees, there's that greenish hue. Those are already northern lights starting to peek out from above the tree line, and they're slowly going to be progressing southward throughout this evening. Thank God for digital. I agree. Thank God for digital cameras. Otherwise, trying to get this all set up would have been a much bigger pain than it needed to be. But with this, we can make our adjustments on the fly, and we know we're not missing anything. All right, auroras, be good to me. Yeah, all that snapping away is me getting reset here. There we go. All right, we're nice and in focus again. I think. I just want to do one final dial in of everything. So the last thing I want is a blurry, out of focus aurora photo. Those drive me crazy. But we already got 56 people in here. Y'all seeing that green there above the trees? Those are the northern lights. It's kind of mixing with the remaining sunshine right now, But as the sun continues to set here, they're really going to become visible. I also do have to change the settings on that camera. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I've been fixing little issues right now. But this camera that I've been working on is finally dialed in, finally behaving itself. So I can just kind of hit the start button on all my time lapses. So when things get crazy, we can just kick back and enjoy the show. But yeah, all you guys see in that green, that's the auroras down there. Just our ISO. Do one final test shot and then we will start snapping away. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. We got some good stuff coming. Already see them down there. And they're only going to get brighter from here. Especially if we can get a good substorm going, we'll be in business tonight. Alrighty. Got one time lapse rolling. Now let's get the second one ready to rumble. Got time lapse number 1 set up. Now we're going to get our second time lapse. Time lapse number 2. Each camera is shooting a 4-second exposure. So it's taking in light for 4 seconds, closing the shutter. So any light that kind of illuminates the camera sensor within that 4 seconds will be captured. And that's how you can get these really bright photos, even in the dark. And what's nice about shooting with high shutter speeds, like 4 or 5 seconds, is I can keep the ISO down so the images won't be so grainy when I go back and edit them later on. Yeah, we already have auroras out here, and what we have right now really reminds me of what we had on March 23rd back in 2023. It was a similar setup where we had the auroras just hovering on the horizon, and they sat there for an hour or two. Then around 10 p.m. they just exploded, filled the sky with incredible pillars, pinks, blues, every color you can imagine was in the sky. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get a little bit of that rolling tonight. You can already see the auroras poking through on this here camera. You can already see the greens on the horizon. Those are our northern lights. Tom's in here. How's it going, Tom? Great to see you. Glad you're in chat tonight. We already have our auroras in here. Got any food? I'm starving. I have some birthday cake somewhere. I should have brought a birthday cake out here. We could have had a little Aurora birthday party. But that's okay. We'll do that next time. Great to see you, Tom. I'm glad you're in here. I think some of my friends might be joining me out here later too. I'm gonna get some, they're asking where I am. Alrighty guys, but yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. Wicked Dynasty is in here, one of our wonderful channel members. Glad you could make it in here tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. You can already see those auroras showing up on our live stream. Yeah, my friend Jackson's gonna be joining us out here. He's a photographer buddy of mine. But yeah, can already see the auroras out here in Wisconsin. Got them live on stream right now. Northern Illinois here, hope we get lucky. Northern Illinois, if you want to see them, now's your time. We already have folks all across the mid-latitudes of the United States seeing them. I'm seeing them here in Wisconsin. I know folks in Indiana have reported seeing them. So if you want to go out and try to take a look, now's your time. Now's the chance. Let me get a tweet out. And also, I want to get a quick photo here for the Twitter world. And then I'll be back to chat with all you guys. Yeah, we also have a meteor shower going on tonight too, which is going to be just as awesome. So we might see some meteors kind of working their way on through. Yeah, we're already going. Not too bad here for the conditions we got. This is gonna be the best birthday ever. BRB, thank you. It's your birthday too. We got birthday twins in here. It's my birthday today. Yeah, this is a, auroras are always a good birthday gift. Let's see what our satellite's looking like. I want to make sure we're not going to get clouded out here over the next few minutes. But I think we're going to be good. Alright. Satellite, please. I just want to see what's going on. We're going to have a few clouds, but I think we should be able to see through them. They're kind of the high altitude, streaky clouds. So we should be able to see over them. Not super concerned. Should be able to see through the cracks. But we already have some pink showing up here too. Not too bad. Yeah, all you guys tuned in, you can see the auroras here, kind of at the bottom of the image. Right above the tree line, there's that green hue. Those are the northern lights kind of faintly appearing on this camera. Someone's dogs are barking out there. All right. But yeah, pretty good. Not too bad. We're gonna give the aurora some time to kind of do their thing. Maybe if we get lucky here, we might get some nice pillars going over the next hour or so. Because I mean, we're in prime condition for a Wisconsin aurora show right now. Everything that we need is in place, and it's only getting better. So we'll probably see an expansion of the auroral oval. Maybe if we're really lucky, we'll see something overhead. That's pretty rare, but I feel like conditions tonight are ripe where that could be a possibility. You can already see the auroras with your naked eye too. I mean, when you're looking at them, you can't really tell what you're looking at because it's kind of cloudy where I am. It all just kind of looks like a white band sitting over the northern sky. But that's the northern lights. Pretty funky to see. Let me bump up this camera shutter speed so that it can get a little bit brighter. I believe that's as bright as we're going. All right. This camera is cranked up as bright as it'll go right now. See nothing outside? Trust me, if you look north, it's gonna look like nothing, but believe me, you'll see a very faint white. To the naked eye, it looks white. You'll see a white hue hovering above the horizon. Those are your auroras. Only when they're really, really excited, when you really have a good substorm going with all the pillars and whatnot, can you really tell, like, okay, this is aurora, this is cloud. It takes some time to kind of train your eye and get used to it, but once you do it a few times, you kind of get dialed in. Just the camera. Here, I'll tilt the camera up slightly. There we go. I just pointed the camera upward a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. We already have 74 people in here tuned in to watch the light show. Appreciate all you guys who are in chat right now. Out here to see the the northern lights with us. Is it visible from Missouri? It should be visible from Missouri. It's probably going to be faint, but you might see a little something. All right, I'm going to check on our time-lapse cameras, make sure they're doing their job, and I'll be right back to chat with you guys. Yeah, it seems like everything's working right now. Haven't had any interruptions. I'm just going to quickly pause this camera and just kind of get a look at what's going on. I might also move this camera too, just because I'm not really liking this tree that's kind of blocking the view, but it works. It works well enough. But yeah, the auroras are not very bright right now. They are out, but they aren't doing anything super impressive at the moment. What we need is a substorm. When you have a substorm, that's when you have all the crazy pillars and whatnot, and the auroras, they really reach overhead. That's when the fun stuff happens. So we're just waiting for one of those to get going right now. But those can take a little bit to get started. Do a quick photo just to get reset, get locked in once again. Here we go. All right. All right, we're dialed in once again. All right. I'm wondering if we're gonna get some meteors too. I'd love to get a nice shot of a meteor streaking through the camera with the northern lights in there. That's like one of my bucket list photos there. But we'll see. See what we get. We have a big area of sky that we're shooting towards right now. So hopefully we get lucky. Sorry, I'm just getting a better iPhone image. All right. Well, now's the fun part where we just sit back and see what happens. Takes a little bit for these things to get rolling, but once we get a substorm or something like that going, we are gonna have quite the show here. So these take time. It's hard to tell when one's gonna happen, but once they happen, it happens. Let me check our satellite here. One of the tools I use to check to see when a substorm is going to happen. This is a newer technique that I've just kind of picked up. My friend Landon has kind of showed me kind of how to use it briefly on Twitter. But the GOES, what's it called? GOES 16 magnetometer. That's kind of an indicator of when substorms are going to occur. When it shoots up really fast, that's how you know that something's going down. Right now it's on the downward trend, so we're seeing kind of a buildup. And once that magnetometer shoots upward with its a big spike in the data, that's how we know that a substorm is going on. I know it sounds like I'm speaking jargon right now, but this is kind of how it goes. I'm just kind of talking myself through the nitty technical details of everything. All you guys watching, all you have to do is you can kind of do what I did when I was first getting started at Aurora hunting. What I would do is I'd drive out to my location, set up my camera. If I could see the auroras are there, all I'd do was sit and wait, because I know they're there. I just got to give them time to do their thing. So if you want to do it that way, that works too. That's kind of what I did for my my first few times hunting auroras. Yeah, do have some little rain showers. Kind of in Iowa right now that are kind of causing these clouds. All right, check my email. I'll check my email for you. Yeah, Brendan, that's the northern lights there. It's very faint on your photo, but there's that green kind of above the tree line. That's the exact same thing I'm seeing, and my bigger cameras that are shooting their time lapses right now are getting a really bright green. So yeah, those are auroras. Very faint, but they are there. All right. So let's see what we get. I believe some photographer people are on their way. Cell phone is very helpful to highlight the auroras. Yeah, using your phone's night mode can really help you pinpoint where to look, because the modern cell phones are so good in low light that they can really pick them up well, so they're easy to see. Their human eye in these conditions just isn't very good. So using your phone camera to get them is a great way to know what you're looking at. That's kind of what I use as a guide. I use my phone's camera to take pictures, and then when I see them, that's where I know how to point my cameras. So I'll use my my phone's night mode as kind of a scout to kind of look at what's going on, and then once I kind of have a handle on everything from that, I'm able to really dial in and figure out where I need to be. All right. Yeah, they're not doing anything super exciting right now. They're just kind of hanging out. That's usually how it starts. They just kind of hang out high above the horizon. But as the evening goes along, they'll probably slowly creep closer, slowly get brighter, and then if we get a good substorm, they'll really explode with incredible pillars and wild colors and whatnot. Unfortunately, getting one of those can take some time. But if we can get one, we'll be in business. I have a feeling we'll see one of them tonight. All right, I'm just gonna check to see how the mobile hotspot inside the car is doing. Make sure that's all running well. Of course, we have our nightly swarm of bugs inside the car that have weaseled their way on in through every single little crack that they can find. But you know what? That's okay. They're just our little helpers. All right, I'm gonna sit in the car for a minute just to get out of the bugs briefly. But yeah, got 78 people in here right now. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this nice Sunday evening, enjoying the light show. I'm just looking at Twitter right now to see what people are reporting. There's people on the Ohio-Michigan border that are seeing them. I'm seeing them here in southern Wisconsin. I believe there's folks in Indiana right now that are getting photos of them. Yeah, we're rolling here. Folks in Illinois have gotten them. So yeah, they're out all over the country right now. So yeah, if you're thinking to yourself, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see them tonight, trust me, if you're kind of in the Midwest region along that latitude there, kind of the northern section of the United States, there's a good chance you might be able to get out there and you might kind of surprise yourself. Bugs got into your sealed Ziploc bag. That sounds about right. They will weasel their way in through any means that they can. I have every door on my car closed right now. They must have gotten in when I just had my door open for like the few seconds. They must have weaseled their way in. So, who knows? They always find a way in. I'm gonna get my jacket out of the car so that my arms are covered so I'm not getting bit up so much. All right, there we go. I'm sure that just let in a ton of them because I had to open my trunk to get my my jacket out, but worth it. So I'm not getting chewed up. I'd love to get a really bright substorm. That's what I'd love to see right now. Those substorms are always amazing. I mean, anyone who shoots Aurora photos, there's a good chance the photos that they use are the ones of substorms with all the pillars and crazy colors and whatnot. Because those really push the auroras into places where you just usually don't see them. I'm gonna head out one more time, just check on our time lapses here, see how they're doing. I believe they're still capturing it well. And it looks like clouds have kind of thinned out too. There was another bright meteor there. Every once in a while we get these really nice fireballs that kind of streak across from the meteor shower going on right now. I think we're getting what, like 100 meteors per hour? So on average that's, what, 2 a minute? Something like that. Sometimes more if you're lucky. So, pretty funky stuff going on right now. Yeah, and the auroras are just slowly creeping further south. I believe my, one of my friends is here. One of the boys has pulled up. Let's go say hello. Or maybe not. They just pulled into the other parking lot. But yeah, now that the clouds are starting to clear out, you can really see them well. We're not in as much cloud cover. We have nice clear skies at the moment. So hopefully things kind of perk up for us and we get some action here in a few minutes. For whatever reason, my camera app doesn't want to open. There we go. All right. They're getting brighter down by you? Andrew says they're getting brighter. I'm seeing the same thing. They're slowly creeping south. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a good light show about to erupt here. So they're slowly getting brighter. I mean, they're still pretty faint right now, but they are getting there. All right. Auroras, be good to us. Give us what we came here for. Yeah, they're still on that camera. I mean, they're still pretty faint, but you can still see that green hanging out high above the horizon. A nice green hue. I'm sure they're only going to get brighter from here. My friend Jackson's here. Hello there, sir. I have a live stream going right now, just a heads up. But yeah, can already see them on the cameras at least.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've been shooting them for the past like hour or so. How's it going?
Wow.
Yeah, and the meteor showers too,
Yeah,
so you get these nice fireballs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But how's it going? You want to?
Good.
I have my microphone on if you want to say hello to chat.
Oh, nice. Well, hello. I don't know who's out there, but...
A bunch of internet people.
Nice. Well, hello.
But yeah.
Wow, the stars look crazy out here too.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
This is like my favorite Aurora spot.
Yeah.
I've
like, never been here before.
It's a great little astrophotography place. It's a little hidden gem that I like to shoot from. And I try to keep the location kind of on the down though, so it's not
so it's
crowded.
Yep. Yeah, and there's like no one here.
Yeah. In May when we had the big auroras, I was the only one out here.
Actually?
I was sitting here for like 6 hours. I had the place completely to myself. I was like, how is there no one here?
Yeah.
And then I was leaving. I found out where everyone was. They were all parked in the gate out front.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what are they doing out here? I don't know. I think I scared them away because I had all this stuff rolling.
Good.
But
Good.
had the place to myself. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like the only Aurora photographer that comes out here.
Oh, that's crazy.
And you're rocking your Canon tonight?
Yep.
Was it the...
I've never taken a time lapse on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Mini 3 Pro, a DJI drone.
Oh.
It goes down to 1.4, I think. It's the aperture.
Oh, I think that might work.
I don't know if it'll work, so I kind of want to try it, you know?
I've had people that have shot auroras on funkier cameras.
Yeah, I mean...
So I might as well.
And if nothing comes out of it, I don't really care, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
I
Yeah.
don't have any... my, like, fast glass isn't as wide as I'd like.
Oh, well.
I have a 51.8, I have...
I mean, the good thing is you don't need super fast glass. I mean, I've shot it on like f4 before. Okay. You just have to have a really long shutter speed.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have all my wedding lenses and like portrait stuff. So
that stuff. One of my cameras is rocking a 35.
Nice.
1.8 right now.
Yeah, I got my 24 2.8.
Oh, that'll work perfectly. You can get a nice shot. Yeah, I have like the car is loaded with live streaming stuff right now. I have the camera on the other side, and the chat, I'm sure, is having a great time listening to us blabber about camera whatnot. I have my cellular data booster on the roof, so it doesn't lose connection. And then I have computers and whatnot inside to kind of stream everything. But
you really have a whole...
It's a whole little thing. It's a mini TV studio in there right now.
That's awesome.
But gets the job done.
Yep. Whatever.
Yeah. It's funny when you see the auroras for the first time, if you look in that direction, you see how it just kind of looks like a pale white sitting above. That's the auroras.
Wow.
They're not doing anything right now. It's just kind of stagnant, but give it time, and I have a feeling over the next hour or two we'll start to see some pillars and whatnot ignite along that band, because that's usually how it starts. It just kind of, they sit there, and generally in like 2-hour waves you get these huge, big explosions of activity, then they quiet back down. Sometimes you just get one of those per night. Sometimes if you're lucky you get 4 or 5. Other times if you're hit the jackpot it'll just be going crazy the whole night. But
nice.
So hopefully we get something good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's out here.
Yeah, this is your first time shooting auroras too, right?
Yeah. I've attempted quite a bit. I did during the big like Aurora storm that we got. When was that? in the spring.
Yeah, in like May.
Yeah, I got some pretty nice, very just a phone. Because I was like,
yeah. I was gonna go to Devil's Lake for those, and then I stepped outside and I looked up. I was like, "Oh, there they are."
Yeah, they're right there.
So I just I came here and just hung out for the evening.
That's nice.
It was a great spot. I have you can kind of see them blinking down there, but those are my two time lapses, rolling.
Yep.
Rocking and rolling down there. I'm gonna see what chat's saying. I haven't talked to chat in a little bit. They're all having their own conversation right now. Good. Chat, I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, I'm not forgotten about you guys. I'm just saying my hellos. Yeah, this is my new fancy way of getting the world interested in weather is a live stream.
Yeah, that's your live streams are really cool. At school,
and they
a
work.
bunch of people were wondering about the auroras and like they just had a bunch of questions about like storms and stuff. And so then like 10 of them hopped on your live stream. That's so cool.
So we have a way to bring the weather to the world.
Exactly. People don't know what they're looking at, but they see it every day.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many times where there's auroras going on, and it's like a super bright event, and people are like, well, how come I didn't see it? Yeah, why didn't I see it? I'm like, there's a good chance they saw it and they just didn't realize what they're looking at, because they look so different to the naked eye than they do on cameras.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things that you just got to get out and do it a few times, and then you'll have it dialed in.
Definitely.
I wonder if they're over there too.
Yeah.
I like to use my iPhone as a little scout camera, because that's the night mode.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't get them too well, but you can kind of see the like green and pink there.
Yeah, look at that.
So there they are.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, my white balance is off right now. I don't know what it is.
But they're on there.
They are.
We got them.
Ooh, I'm shooting white fluorescent right now. Ooh.
Oh, I have my white balance just kind of set to auto.
Yeah, that's what I'm just going to do with mine.
Because I mostly do time lapses, and sometimes things get a little wonky.
Exactly.
So I just want it to adjust on its own, so I'm not having to do a bunch of keyframes and in post.
Smart. Let's focus on that stuff. I got a pretty, for how terrible the conditions were, I got a pretty cool shot of, I've never gone for the like Milky Way before, but
I've been told by the chat we're talking campgrounds right now. They're talking about campgrounds.
Oh, look at that. You can see some color. Look at that.
They're getting bright too.
Yeah, they are. Crazy.
What campgrounds are you guys talking about, chat? I've been like out of the loop. But yeah, if you want to see the auroras, find your local campgrounds. Those are a good spot to do it.
Yes.
Jackson approves.
I do. I approve.
I want to set up, I have another little camera in here. I might just throw on my roof just to shoot miscellaneous photos.
I'm shooting on a roll of, so I'm shooting on a roll of expired film from 06.
Oh.
And I have no idea what it's gonna look like. It's just 35 millimeter. But I have a tripod and like a remote trigger for the camera. I wanted to bring it, but I didn't.
I mean, I'm sure it'll work.
Yeah.
I shot the big one in May. I shot that on film. That was.
Was yours medium format?
Oh yeah, it was medium format.
There's no way to do it.
I don't know. It was.
All that detail?
Oh yeah. One of my favorite photos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Taking a 30-second exposure with the car and whatnot in there.
Yeah.
This is my little running gun for this sort of stuff. I just kind of throw it wherever and take 30-second exposures.
So run me through your setup. So what cameras do you have?
I have a Nikon D3300. This is like my old camera.
Okay.
The D7500 is out in the field right now doing a time lapse. That has 35 f1.8 on it for a more zoomed in kind of look. Next to that is the A7R2 with the 14 millimeter 2.8 on it, so it gets a nice wide shot. The time-lapse camera is my AX700, and then inside the car I just have an old laptop that's powering the live stream.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Something just fell and that didn't sound right.
Oh, that's such a good photo.
That's awesome.
From a little dinky Nikon.
Yeah.
The little dinky camera. The hard part is focusing it. Because it's...
Sorry, chat.
Wrong button. There we go.
Sorry, chat.
Apologies, chat. Wrong button was hit. Do you still have the custom horn on your car?
So, I got a new car. Well, Joan died a while ago.
Oh, yeah. So you don't have the horn anymore?
No. Short. If you put the horn too close to the radiator, you melt it.
Oh no. It melted. Sorry about the loud noise, chat. Andrew's saying he's got nice pillars. Yeah, I'm starting to see stuff too. I'm just using a second camera to just shoot miscellaneous behind the scenes photos. You can really see them well. So I have a feeling in just a little bit here we're gonna see something interesting. Yeah, they're really starting to get close too. Oh yeah. Jackson, if you're gonna do a time lapse, now's your time.
Yeah?
They're really getting going.
Good.
They're close, they're starting to get some pillars in them. I mean, they're finally having a bit of structure with them, as opposed to just blob. But yeah, you guys can see it live. That green there, those are our auroras. Man, they're almost overhead. They're so close. But yeah, all you guys tuning in, if you want to shoot auroras right now, this is your time to do it. I'm just taking behind the scenes photos at the moment for our lovely channel members, because channel members always get first priority with this stuff, as they should. But yeah, any of you already see just a big pillar. You see him with your eye too, high up. Jackson's got his drone in the air. But yeah, they're going crazy. Look at them go. Sorry, I don't mean to be a Debbie. Just don't fly it through a time lapse.
Oh, I know.
Okay, thanks. You see him? Look at him go! The pillars on him! Yeah, you guys see it there. Really bright. Oh! Oh my gosh, that's so awesome! Oh wow! That's incredible. Holy crap. Whoa, they're almost overhead. Look at them go. They're coming closer. I might have to point a camera vertical here. Look at them go. Can you see them on the drone? Wow, look at that. Holy cow. That is so awesome. Look at, oh my God. Use it on your phone.
Yeah, it's crazy. Whoa.
Dude, that is so awesome. Holy cow. What? That is insane. I'm gonna point this camera up. I don't know why it's not turned on all of a sudden. There we go. All right, I gotta get back into time-lapse mode. Oh wow. Dude, that is so cool. Incredible. Dude, that is so awesome. Yeah, y'all are seeing it there live, that really bright green. The auroras are going nuts right now. If you want a chance to see them, now's your time. I just had to point that camera up a little bit more. Wow. You know you're getting good auroras when your camera isn't pointed up enough. Holy cow. Are you shooting?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. It's crazy.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Dude. Is there a chance you can take a photo of me with the auroras in the background?
Yeah, definitely.
Here, just use my phone.
Yep.
Thank you.
Do you want it horizontal or?
Anyway, it's fine.
Oh, this is crazy. All right. Okay. Let's do that. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude. Oh, we got it. We got the big one. Oh, you can see it on the live stream too.
Actually?
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh.
I need to get a tweet out.
Yeah.
So the world knows that we have them here live right now. But man, I have a feeling this is going to keep going for a while. All right. Why is this camera having errors all of a sudden? All right. Get it back up and running again. Oh, that's so cool.
Are you down here? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down here.
How do they look?
They look awesome here. I'm just trying to fix a stabilization error.
Which camera is this?
The Sony.
Okay.
I just have to get the stabilizer reset, but look at that. Yeah, not too bad.
It's awesome.
Here, I'm gonna get back into a time-lapse mode here. And just let it do its thing. This camera's been going nuts.
Crazy. I'm gonna probably bring my camera down here.
Okay, sounds good. All right, yeah, you guys are seeing it live here right now. Auroras in Wisconsin. And there it goes. All right. All right, camera, do your thing. Dude, this is so awesome.
This is.
Dude, the pinks are crazy.
I know.
Yeah, chat, if you want to see the auroras, now's your chance to get out and look, because they're going nuts right now. Yeah, we have a rainbow going on right now. The Aurora rainbow.
Oh, that's insane.
Dude, they're kind of fading now, but
yeah, but that was crazy.
that was really cool. I have a feeling they're gonna come back.
Yep.
Because we're still in prime aurora conditions right now.
Oh yeah. And people say, oh, I didn't see that. How do I see that?
Like, how do you get out and look? You just get out and look.
Literally, use your phone.
You just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the show here live. We're the only people who have are live streaming the auroras right now. We're the only aurora stream going. So we have this all to ourselves. Yeah, hopefully the light show is good.
Wow, it's just so pink.
It's crazy. You can still see them with your eyes too.
Yeah.
They're going nuts. These cameras are snapping away. I'm gonna get another time lapse rolling. I'm gonna get the little camera. I think it's still laying on the ground over here. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna get this time lapsing from the car roof. Dude, I got a great photo of the car with the auroras over it. Looks nuts. Dude, this is easily one of the best aurora displays I've seen.
And no one is out here.
No one's here. We have it all to ourselves.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Did you ever think you'd see something like this in Wisconsin, of all places? Top tier for Wisconsin, this is. Man, that's so awesome. I'm just in awe right now that we got it. I'm just, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Hopefully you guys watching the stream are enjoying the show here. Sorry, I'm kind of nerding out right now. I'm just blown away by what we've got. All right, third time lapse is running.
You know what's better than 2 time lapses?
3. Here, Jackson, you want to get a photo?
Sure.
Next to him?
Yeah.
Here, I'll get you.
Here. Wait, I'm gonna do the dad thumbs up. Are you ready?
Ready. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see you, but if you want, we can come back closer to the car so that you're lit up, but yeah. You just look like a silhouette.
Yes. Oh, it's sick though. Oh, that's
here,
crazy.
Let me get you one closer here. Sorry, chat, we're just nerding out right now. There we go. Oh yeah, perfect. I gotcha. Dude, this is insane. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, look at that. That's crazy.
That's so awesome.
Crazy it is out here. I have to put this away before I step on it.
Your drone?
Yeah.
Did you get a shot of it with the drone?
No, it's acting up right now, so I can try to message it. It's so hard to see what you're doing in the dark.
All right. Man, chat, this is, I hope y'all are enjoying this light show, because if you want a chance to see it, get out there and take a look, because you will not regret it. Man, that's so sick. I wonder if I can get video of them. Dude, that's so awesome. Oh yeah.
It looks amazing out here. I've never seen the aurora this like pink.
I know, it's like crazy pink.
I know. Like usually, I mean, when there's a lot of pink, you know, there's also the green and.
Yeah.
But this is like, this is crazy.
What's best is when it kind of like, you have like the green and the pink kind of layered, so it makes like a nice orangish color. That's awesome. That's my favorite. For some reason, this camera's time lapse just keeps starting and stopping for whatever reason, but oh well. Like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's being funky, but oh well, it's still working. This camera's been going non-stop for the past like hour. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. How's your camera going?
Nice.
You're time lapsing?
Yeah. I'm taking quite a few. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be going like this for next couple hours, I think.
That's crazy.
That is fine by me.
Yep.
Just kick back and enjoy the show. Wow, look how pink it is over here.
Yeah.
You see that?
That is crazy.
Wow.
Look at that.
On an iPhone of all things.
Wow. That's insane.
It's wild. I've been helping, one of my friends is out shooting auroras right now, and he just texted me, "You're the best weatherman ever."
Yeah.
Because he's never done this before.
Oh.
So I was like guiding him through it, and he was like, "Here's what you need." Wow, look at, that's crazy how pink it is. Dude, on video it's just like a blood red. Look at this.
Really? Wow.
That is just insane.
Yeah.
I think I told Dylan to come. I think Dylan's here.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go see, but I hope that camera has kind of figured out whatever was wrong with it, so that we got good photos again. Yeah. And of course, bright lights. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, you guys watching the stream here. Whoa, look at that pillar.
Whoa. Look at that.
That is insane. All you guys tuned in right now, this is some of the craziest auroras that I've ever seen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream here. Let me turn this camera so you can see just how red it is over here. We have these crazy reds going on.
Crazy.
That is just wild. Oh, wow. It just keeps going.
I know.
That's like the reddest red aurora I've seen. I might have been lucky enough where I've seen this so many times, so that is without a doubt
That's crazy.
the reddest.
John Scott here.
How's it going?
Hello. Yeah,
Welcome to the
is.
function.
You know who it is.
See that red?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh wait, that's wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's right
it.
there.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, we've been kicking back and enjoying the show for a while.
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah, dude, it's
like-
so awesome.
It just looks like a brake light or something.
Yeah, it looks like a brake light.
Looks like a brake light.
Did you see any stars or something?
Oh yeah, we've seen it all.
Like,
There's the meteor shower going on.
how's STP?
Oh, it was fantastic.
So
Yeah.
I was talking about it today.
Oh yeah. It was
I'm gonna check my other camera, make sure it's still rolling here. Oh, wow. Man, that is so cool. So cool. That is just wild. Turn down the shutter speed and crank up the ISO. We're at 2-second exposures now. Alright, let's try another couple shots. Application settings. Two seconds. Test shot. Alright.
Yeah. Do it in the light.
Yeah.
How's it looking right now?
They're starting to recede, but
Yeah.
we
got quite the show, and they're definitely gonna come back.
Yeah, they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
They're gonna, I have a feeling it's gonna kind of be like hour intervals. We'll have an hour or 30 minutes or so of kind of excitement, and then it'll settle down. Another 30 minutes to an hour later, they come right back. Ideally, I wanna check the photos on this camera while we have a break.
Yeah. How long has that one been going? Like,
I think the past hour. And yeah, look at that. Crazy.
awesome. Look at the pillars.
Dude, that's so awesome.
That's amazing. This is the Sony, right?
Yeah, that one's being
Camera error.
funky. Yeah, it's been doing that for a while. I don't know what's up with it, but oh well, this camera's been getting it, so I'm not
Does it push
too concerned.
Does it just get caught there?
Oh,
I don't know what's up with that.
wait, so then it just went away.
Yep.
What the? What do you have your stuff set to?
2.8. Here, do you want to come back? We just have all of our time lapses shooting this way. Sorry.
I can't see it.
No, you're all good.
I see it.
With your... What?
There we go.
Well, mine's just running pictures. I have it on an interval. I'd probably put your ISO like 2000, 3200, something up there.
All right.
And then I'd probably, I mean, I'm at like, my ISO's at 4000, I'm shooting 5 seconds at 2.8, f2.8, yeah, I mean, you're at 1.8, so.
Moving this camera this way a little bit.
You're gonna have to go to like,
Whoa. All right. There we go.
oh, there's your picture. Probably like a little over half an hour ago, I think.
Oh, I already gotta see that. Oh, too bright.
I turned my other time lapse so it's kind of getting the trees in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of faded now, but there's still, the stream is still seeing them.
You can still see
green
them.
over there.
This is brighter than... How many times do you think you've gone out?
You
for
see
the
them
Northern
all the
Lights?
time, right?
All the time. I don't know, probably close to 25 times.
Here?
All over. Yeah. Mostly like within like a 30-minute radius of this spot.
Yeah. And how many, do you know how many times you've seen them?
No, I've lost count. I'd have to go back through and count, but it's over like 20 times.
Look at how awesome that is. Look at the green. Where'd he go? This is epic.
First Aurora shot?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I could put my ISO down because I can
Yeah.
pump it up.
When it gets bright, you don't need a really high ISO for them, which is awesome.
I need a timer.
I'm already on my second camera battery.
Nice.
10 second, 5 minutes.
But I should be able to, like in my settings, I can adjust exactly how many pictures it takes. I just have mine on unlimited, so it'll keep going until I stop it.
Yeah.
And I have it every 5 seconds. And it's a 4-second exposure, so I mean, you can just kind of play around with it and see like.
Whoa. You know, look at the speed of light.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Look how vibrant
That's a good
that
shot.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming back here. We're gonna get them again.
Is that a laser? Why do you have a laser?
Laser pointer.
That's so cool. Hey, just don't point it at planes because then it's not illegal. Cause this, you can do it. It's not illegal as long as you don't point it at planes. That is so pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dude, these photos are awesome.
What do you have your ISO? You don't really need to set your ISO because it's raw.
Yeah, I'm doing time lapses right now, so it compresses it to 4K, so there's not as much noise.
What do you do for your? Cause I'm learning like color grading kind of. Do you have any like? Cause I hate color grading.
I don't do a whole lot with
I'd
color.
like to be able
I
to
just
just
mess
shoot
with the
on my
basic.
camera.
I just mess with the basic contrast
Yeah.
and saturation.
It converts it to Rec 709, and then do you put a lot on it?
I don't do any LUTs or anything. I just convert my RAWs straight to JPEG and then I throw them into a time lapse. That's my workflow. It's very bare bones, but it's worked. Mainly just because I have to get my images up quickly. So I try to keep things as simple as possible. So it's just a matter of import and export. Not a whole lot in between, apart from the basics.
Oh yeah, I can do RAW on my phone. I just.
All right, dude. I'm excited to see some of the photos from my other camera that's been on the roof.
Oh,
'Cause that's been shooting for a little bit too. I mean, the intervals are longer. They're 13-second intervals, but it'll add up. Man, yeah. Chad, hopefully everything's looking great on the stream. Sorry I've had my hands full, been enjoying the light show here, but man, we've had some really bright stuff here over the last hour or so, and they're still going. You can still see those pinks, those greens. We have a nice little rainbow of color going on right now. Let me kind of point it out to you guys what we got, but if I step over here, you can kind of see my head. There's our auroras right there. Those nice green, pinkish colors. And they're gonna be up there for most of the night, I have a feeling. So we're just kicking back and enjoying the show, having a fun time. Getting all of our photos, getting our time lapses. Really just enjoying the magic. The Wisconsin magic. Man.
Mine's only 24. But each raw one.
What's your?
So I just import all of them into Lightroom Classic.
Better speed on 4.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
Guys, you're welcome. I brought this Aurora show to you with the power of birthday magic.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Oh wait, I did see that.
This is my, I asked Mother Nature to bring this so that we can enjoy this.
And look at that.
And it happened. This is the best birthday present I've ever had.
Yeah. Can't ask
The Northern Lights, right in my backyard. It's awesome.
Oh.
And I can live stream it too, so the wonderful folks of the internet are along for the ride. And hopefully my camera will stop having issues so it can...
Continuous?
I'm just shooting time lapse right now, so it's taking a photo every 4 seconds.
And so, is it for how long you want it to?
For however long. I think I have it set to like a 900 photo buffer, so it's going to be going for a while.
Do you know how to do that?
You have to buy like an app for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a $10 app. It's stupid.
Oh, and it's for it connects to it.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi or whatever.
It's really funky, but I don't know. If you want to, you can just try your best to take a photo every couple seconds.
Oh, that's what I'm on the, it make 5 seconds every, or 5 pictures every 10 seconds or something like that. And so, I was listening to you, because I was in the other side of, where was I? I was at the racetrack, so I literally just got home.
Yeah.
But I was listening to you talking. What's that geomagnetic? It's like your Twitter friend told you about?
It's the GOES Magneto. It's something funky like this. It's like this weird graph that I use to kind of check to see. Because generally, it's just the general forecasting for the broad, like what me and Jackson had earlier was just the auroras were there, but they were just kind of a green band. They weren't really doing anything. When you have the bright pillars and whatnot like we had a few minutes ago, that's called a substorm. I'm trying to find this thing. It's called the magnetometer. So like you can see on this red...
when it goes down, it means it's coming or something?
Yeah, it's like building up, but it's not really showing up very well in here because it's on a phone, but you can see we have these like little jumps. Like that little like bump in data on the red line was the substorm. So when it's shooting upward on that graph, that's kind of a good indicator that something interesting is about to go down. Man.
And so that's what happened?
Yeah. I don't know the exact like science behind it. I'd have to look into it more. I'm just learning how to use that tool. But
wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. Even they've faded, but they're still going.
And like, yeah, we can't see it that much, but
you can still tell it's there. Like if you look, you can still, it looks like just the faintest red with the almost a white light above the horizon. Yeah. Those were some of the reddest reds I've seen on an aurora before. I mean, like I'm lucky enough where I can kind of compare and contrast.
Because you don't live on a lake, but
I live like
friends
close to it.
You have access
I can get to it pretty easily.
So what did it look like outside?
On the lake?
Was it just like this?
Yeah, just like this. I mean, it kind of looks like a muddy green with sometimes a bit of a red. But in those moments where the pillars are going on, I mean, you can really tell. Like I turned around, saw the pillar, and immediately Jackson and I recognized, like, okay,
it's time.
We have some business going down. It's time to lock in. But yeah, this camera, I'm excited to see this time lapse that we're getting over here. I have to get some water too. I'm getting thirsty. I need my water bottle. I have so many bugs in my car. They've like weaseled their way in through whatever crack they can find. Hopefully the camera on the roof is still going good. Yep. I need my water bottle. Gotta hydrate. How's our gas situation? Still good on gas?
It's been a little over a year now. Yeah. It's crazy. Wow. I mean, if I could rob one, I would do it. I don't think I'd do it. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what was that?
it didn't look anything.
That's me.
Oh.
My water bottle lid.
It sounded like a...
Even with the super cloudy, you can see the Milky Way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have one of the new like Android phones, right?
I have a Pixel 7 Pro. So I've had it for a little over a year now.
Nice. How's it been treating you?
Really good. I know, and I love Apple is so useful, especially for people that aren't tech savvy, and like it's just super easy. You know?
Yeah, easy to use.
Yeah, but I do love it, especially since I'm a computer science nerd. I understand how to use the phone to my advantage.
Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed that this camera just like kept stopping and starting, but I'm lucky enough where I have so many Aurora time lapses, and I have the multiple cameras going. I'm like, okay, I still have the shot.
Wait, how many cameras do you have in total?
I have that camera shooting time lapse over there. I have one on the roof of my car. I have my
brands there.
Yeah, I have my the live stream, which isn't the highest quality, but it's still getting it. My main goal was the live stream today, and thankfully we still have it.
Cell provider do you use?
US Cellular.
See, I like US Cellular for like this area. My friend is the one that came with. He has Verizon. They suck.
Yeah,
they like, suck in a lot of areas.
I don't know. US Cellular has treated me well. It's not perfect, but
I'm
going to be pairing it with Starlink next year, so hopefully it'll be better.
Just the roam?
Yeah, I'm getting the mini dish with the roam.
Okay, perfect.
And it's just gonna sit on my roof.
Because there's no reason to pay $150.
Yeah, I'm not getting the really expensive plan.
Yeah. And I don't, if you've been tracking your usage.
I don't use a whole lot of data. Like the last Aurora stream I did, I think was like 2 gigabytes. It was like 2 hours, so nothing crazy. Yeah, 720.
And so can you somehow calculate if you were to go to 1080p?
I wouldn't be going to 1080p just because it's so difficult.
I guess. Yeah, that is a big, like it's a quality-wise.
But 720p is going to be the limit for me for now. Yeah. Also, I don't really need a 1080p stream.
Oh, Meteor?
Yo!
What?
That thing literally, it went from here, it went down.
Really?
Like, I'm being so serious. It looked like a... No
spaceship.
Way. No, I'm not.
I'd love to get a photo with a meteor just streaking through the middle of these trees right now.
Is there, do you see any? Or like...
Oh yeah, we've seen a few. I think there's like on average like 2 meteors per minute right now is the rate, because I know it's like 100 meteors per hour is kind of like what we're at.
Are they super, like you'll see it?
Some of them have been pretty bright. Most of them are very, very faint.
On our way back.
Yeah, but there's been a few where like, oh, there it is.
Yep.
When I first got here, there was a really bright one with like a huge like green tail on it.
7th grade, going to school, because my mom works at school. Right in front of us, a meteor, huge one.
Oh yeah.
And someone had a Tesla, and it was on their camera.
Oh, that's awesome. There was one time I was driving back from.
That looks super good. Did you just take a super good one?
Yeah, just the phone's night mode can generally get it pretty well.
Do you turn it up a lot?
Yeah.
How do you turn it up a lot?
I don't know. I just have it set to auto.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. 10 seconds. Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's gotta be still. There's a mosquito, but this is worth it. Ow!
The mosquitoes are going nuts.
Oh my! Last time we were here. Oh, that is pretty. Ooh, and it's raw. Wow. Good job, Dome Santa. Wow.
All right. They're still going. I mean, they're not super bright anymore, but they're still there. I'm hoping we get another substorm like that so they come back. Especially since we have...
I think we definitely will.
Yeah. I have my fingers crossed that we will.
What's your intervals for it that you've seen?
It varies. Generally, the rule of thumb is usually like half hour to an hour.
Okay.
Generally, they kind of come in waves like that. We're like,
and so we're looking,
get a half hour of activity.
We're looking...
just straight this way.
North. No, like north is this.
We're kind of looking northwest right now.
Because
they're kind of displaced from true north.
So I'm trying to find out the best. Cause I think the light pollution will be bad.
Yeah. That's why I like to shoot out here, away from everything.
The moon right through the trees.
Yep. Hanging out between the trees there.
Yeah. Okay, this is probably my last couple pictures.
Yeah.
I'd say this was worth it though.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I can't believe some of the pictures you got from your yard, Charlie.
Yeah, just sitting in my backyard, pointing the camera straight up. I was like, what?
Right out the kitchen window.
I walked out my front door. I was like, oh, there they are. Like, I'll just grab a camera and set up and do my thing. And I sat outside my house for like an hour, watched them. And I was like, okay. I was able to get a time lapse of the auroras overhead with a thunderstorm coming through. That's like one of my favorite shots I've ever gotten. And I waited an hour for that thunderstorm to go through. I went inside, dumped all the footage that I'd gotten thus far, and then came back out and sat out here for another another couple of hours. Yeah. What's up?
Do you have like a NAS at home?
I just have a bunch of external drives.
Gotcha.
I just went on eBay or like Amazon and found like external 5 terabyte drives, like $100. I buy one of those per year and it lasts me the year.
I bought I have a 48 terabyte hard drive. The thing is a beast. I bought it on Black Friday for $220.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I want to get one of the
48's a lot, but also what if you lose all of that?
I also have, I store everything else on
Google?
Seagate SSDs.
Oh, okay.
Most of it, like the important stuff. All my stuff for like clients and stuff, and like especially weddings, the big stuff. I make sure to store that on at least 2 things.
There's a company I heard of. I don't know. I haven't tried them out yet. Some of my friends use them. They're called like Backblaze. It's like unlimited,
I've heard of them.
something like unlimited cloud storage.
Yeah.
I've looked into it. I haven't taken them up on it yet, but.
Have you ever used Amazon Photos?
No, I haven't.
They have that you have unlimited storage, but it's not that compatible.
But it doesn't compress anything.
That's true.
So I keep all my raw files in there because they don't compress anything, and they don't convert it to like a JPEG when you upload it.
I guess I also did all the I did the whole school's lacrosse pictures on it. Yeah. And so now I'm wiping everything, and I'm just gonna use it for me. Yeah. Because I have 20 terabytes. The school gives like. I'm the highest in the school. Yeah.
I wish I had that storage. I'd go through that in like 2 years.
Yeah. My family has like 290,000 photos in Amazon Photos. It's like every photo that my mom's taken since like my oldest brother was born.
Do you have fiber or something at your house?
What?
Fiber to upload all that?
No.
You live kind of far away, right?
I am the border house of like the school districts.
Because if it's rural.
Yeah.
Rural.
Fiber. Yeah, we don't have fiber out there.
Because there's the grant.
Yep.
Because sometimes if it's a rural
area, they'll. Yeah, our house doesn't. Our internet's actually pretty bad. It took about 2.5 months for all those pictures to upload. I just did it on my little.
For 290?
We have like a home server I built.
Yeah.
And I just had that thing cranked through for 2.5 months.
Oof. Do you have Spectrum at house, or what do you have?
No idea. Yeah,
So for the base, it's like 10.
It was like, so our house peaks at like 120.
Down or up?
That's down.
Oh,
it's like
fine.
35 up.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, whoa, nice. Mine's like 20.
But we also have 6 people living in the house.
Right.
While I'm trying to upload that. Realistically, I was getting about 10 up. Which is terrible.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna get.
Alright. You're good.
Heading out.
Get everything. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I see more red now.
Yeah. It'll probably start picking up again here in a minute or two.
Alright, have a good night.
Alright. Yeah, see ya. Have a good night. Have a safe drive home. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll have the stream going, so if you want to pop in at any point and see what's going on, it'll be on there. All rolling. All right. Let's see if we can get that action rolling again.
Yeah.
It is getting pink again. Look at that.
It is. It's coming back. Not like it was. That was crazy.
Yeah.
You could just see the pink pillars.
Mm-hmm.
But it's picking up again, I think. A little bit.
Yeah. There's like some like pink hue kind of going on. Really funky. Pretty good.
I want to get what are they called? Like the Sky Tracker
Oh yeah, like the star.
Yeah, the star
tracker
tracker
apps?
things that rotate your camera with the stars. So
Mm-hmm.
you can take like super long exposures and you won't get star trails.
Mm-hmm. I really want one of those.
I can't justify the purchase though.
Yeah.
And then I need a lens that can,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
If I were to get it, I'd also pair it with like one like the Sony S bodies.
Yup.
Just because of their low light sensitivity.
So, yeah.
You could zoom it in on some constellation
Yup.
and it would have a photo within like 5 minutes.
That'd be awesome.
Like, it's so awesome. All right, I'm gonna check on this camera's time lapse just to see what it's gotten so far. Oh yeah. There's been a few little meteorites kind of scattered in there, but also a lot of airplanes.
Yeah, the airplanes are crazy.
There's tons of them.
Imagine if there was a night where there were just no airplanes in the sky. Imagine what your pictures would.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing.
Be ideal. I'd love to have a night where like the entire town just shuts off all their lights.
Oh.
So it's just pitch black.
Yep. Well,
That'd be my favorite. There's a state park up in Door County. It's like Newport State Park. It's like
Yes.
way up there. It's like a dark sky reserve. One of my friends owns a property up there, like right across from it. So we go up there and take photos. And
Is that where you got your Milky Way shots?
yeah, right up there. It's like right on the lake. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
It's like anytime we're up there, I'm like, I want to come up here more often.
Yeah.
It's hard to justify the drive though, because it's like a 4.5 hour cruise to get up there.
That's how long it takes me to get to school.
It's fun though.
Crazy. Yeah. And it's worth it if you take like a weekend trip or something. You know?
Yeah. This is like a fun weekend thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going again.
Yeah, they are.
They're coming back. They're coming back, guys. They're more over here now. Just because time has passed, they've kind of meandered northwestward.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set up a shot over here. It's weird, like throughout the night they kind of progress northwest. Like they're not, a lot of people think you kind of like shoot straight north, but they're like displaced from true north. There's some thing for it, I don't know the exact name, but there's some fancy science terminology for it. All right, chat. You can see our auroras have kind of faded right now, but I have a feeling they're gonna start slowly creeping back here over the next half hour or so. Hopefully we'll be in business again. They are still visible there with that nice green above the tree line. I'm just kind of getting situated again and getting ready to go. I have a feeling it won't be long now before we are back in action. All right. Yeah, that other time lapse is gonna have some great stuff on it. It's kind of been time lapsing us as we've been like wandering around.
Oh, that's cool.
So you'll be able to see us like moving the cameras and whatnot.
I'm setting my interval. I moved the camera a little bit because of how much things have moved.
Yeah. I'm kind of moving things around right now.
And over here.
Pretty good.
I love these trees in the foreground.
Yeah.
Just this kind of area.
I'm bringing my interval down a little bit to 3 seconds just so it shoots a little bit faster. I'm also going to do the...
What's your ISO at?
I'm shooting the ever unholy ISO of 6400.
Ooh.
But it's okay because they're time lapses, so...
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
It's a very long story. When I was in South Carolina this summer, after our last shift at Walmart, we all wore our Walmart clothes in. It was after our shift, which ended at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So it was right around midnight. We ran into the ocean with them on. I was taking pictures at 248,000 ISO. And I still use them. They're actually awesome.
That's so awesome. I don't know, sometimes I like to do high ISO just for fun.
Yeah, I mean...
just to mess around with it.
It's just fun, you know?
Yeah.
You know that's not ideal, but...
Not a care in the world. Just run and gun.
Yep.
Do a test shot. Wow, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start shooting again, because they're starting to perk back up. There we go. Do your thing, camera, and hopefully don't break again.
Go, girl. So do you know why it's... Oh, yeah, you...
I don't know. It's a common issue with the Sonys. It's something to do with the in-body stabilization. So like when you turn it off, it like moves to a like default position, like kind of freely floats around in there.
Okay.
Like if you've seen the videos of like people cleaning their sensors, you see how it just kind of freely moves around. And so when you turn the camera back on, it like doesn't set to the right position. And so it like messes with the shutter. Yeah. I don't know, it's a weird...
That is weird.
A funky thing.
You should just get in there with your greasy fingers and just rub the sensor.
I'm tempted to send it in just to kind of see what they think.
See if it...
Because it's been happening pretty frequently now. Like that.
That's not a very reassuring issue to have.
No, but... I don't know, that's something I'm going to look into over the winter. I'm going to try to send it in and see what they think. Or better yet, just go on Marketplace and see if I can find one for cheap.
Yep.
Just replace it completely, maybe.
Do you want to know what's stupid?
What?
My camera. It was in my camera bag, and I nothing happened to it. And then I went to my camera and I realized, wait, it's not... Like, the camera's not working. Like, the camera's on, but it won't show anything. It's because the piece of plastic inside the camera somehow broke, and so the battery door doesn't shut.
What?
But it's not like the battery door that broke.
That's so weird.
It's the piece of plastic inside. So now I just tape it. Oh, I gotta send it in.
That's so funky.
I know, it's really weird.
I don't know, part of me is like... I don't know, I love the Sony, but I also really love my Nikon DSLRs. Yeah. I just love how like big and metally they are. So I'm tempted to sell this and replace it with like a D85 or something.
Yeah.
8500, one of the big Nikon SLRs. And the older ones, because DSLRs are like stupid cheap now.
Oh yeah, they're crazy.
But that's a future decision that I'm not worried about right now. Like what I do to fix it is I turn the camera off, knock on it a few times. Generally that kind of kicks it into shape, and then you turn it on and off again a few times just to kind of ensure everything's where it needs to be.
So once it's rolling, does it randomly do that, or is it usually good?
It's just kind of at random intervals. Usually it's like when I'm moving the camera around a lot. So like when it's in my bag, like bouncing around, it kind of gets funky. But I don't know, it's a frequent enough problem now. I'm like, okay, this isn't funny anymore. This is just getting annoying. Yep. I don't know, sometimes you just got to take it off and give it a few taps, and then it works. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. But that's like, I Googled it on YouTube, and people were like, turn it upside down, tap it a few times, turn it on and off every once in a while.
And hey.
And then it starts working.
If it starts working.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just lucky where I have two other cameras to get the shots. So like if something goes down, I still have it. But I know other people do not have that luxury. So I'm like, I could see how this would like really mess up someone's workflow. Especially like on rare events like this, you're trying to get these like few time in a lifetime time lapses, and then your camera stops working. You're like, awesome.
And you're spending so much on a camera, you know? Like,
yeah, it's like you'd expect it to perform, but sometimes cameras are funky.
They are.
Especially the mirrorless ones. I've found, I don't know, I've always just found that the mirrorless cameras, I love my mirrorless, but I look at the DSLRs and there's so many things that the DSLRs do better than like, it gets me thinking. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the mirrorless cameras. They're top of the top, but there are little quirks about it, and I'm like, what the hell?
No, I don't. I definitely get that.
Like, I don't know. I found like the in-body stabilization isn't as good as the in-lens stabilization. Yeah. They have little weird like stuff issues like that.
Yeah, that pop up. Yeah.
The battery life can be funky. The newer ones have solved it, but the older ones like this that the general population uses, like the general population is not dropping $2,000 on a new mirrorless.
No.
They're gonna find an older one like this and be like, okay, but these old ones are old.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So they have old camera problems.
and like if you look way back at like film cameras and now like DSLRs, when they age, like a DSLR has just a much more like
They age nicer.
physical component to it. Like the mirror. Oh, that looks sick.
Yeah.
Like that just makes so much more sense to like. There's not as much to break on it, you know.
I don't know, they age better
They do.
as opposed to these mirrorless cameras, especially since they're so new. Like they just hadn't had it all figured out when they were first introducing them, so some of them age funky. Like this, the A7R2 has some weird little quirks about it, like having to pay $10 to access time lapse,
Which is crazy.
which is wild. The new Sony mirrorless cameras do not have that. You don't have to pay $10 to use to use an in-camera
function.
intervalometer.
Yeah. It's in there. You just need to pay to use
Like my Nikon, the intervalometer is built right in. I open the menu, hit a button, it's good to go.
Good.
This one you have to like dig through a menu, set it all up. Did you see that?
Whoa.
The meteor?
No, I saw like a streak in. Or I saw, like, a streak. Was that the streak from the meteor?
Yeah, that was the streak from the meteor.
Whoa, that was crazy.
I wonder if that camera got it.
Oh, mine might have. Yeah.
Man, they're still going.
Wow. Yeah, I've been very fortunate with my camera. I mean, I bought it new, and I spent a lot on it.
Yeah.
But it hasn't given me any issues, and like for what I use it for, I mean it's perfect.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, I just saw another one.
Yeah, they're going.
That was crazy. I love. Mine can do 30 frames with the mechanical or the electronic shutter, which is so good when I'm like doing like a wedding or like shooting somewhere where I don't want to be the annoying photographer.
Yeah.
It's just so nice to be able to do it quietly. It's fun. But
part of me really wants to see the time lapse that our camera's getting, but I know the intervals are so long that if I want like a nice long time lapse, I have to just let it sit.
Yep.
Yeah, they're fading now. They're going quiet again. We'll see if they come back.
Oh, I did get the meteor.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, come here. Or I can always show you later. It looks, whoa, that's crazy.
I want to take a look.
I mean, it's so different than like the,
Wow.
I mean, you can just see the solid streak of just light.
That's really cool.
It's crazy. Oh, the green.
Dude, that's awesome.
I mean, it's not like it's...
I wonder if my camera got it. Because it was shooting before it broke again. Oh, there was another one. They're like all in that one spot. I want to see if I got it. Oh yeah, I got it.
Good.
Dude, that's so sick. I want those auroras to come back again. I want to see what the weather world is saying right now.
Yeah, this is sick. Is your car just idling to power your stuff?
Yeah, because if I turn it off, it shuts off the outlets in there.
And then it, yeah.
So I just have it running right now. It's just a big generator.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if it works, it works.
Because can imagine the gas mileage is great too.
Oh yeah, it's really great for the gas mileage.
You know what you should try? Put diesel in it.
Oh, that'd be really great.
That'd be fun. Think about it.
That'd be so silly.
Yeah. Or Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola powered car. Yeah, we've gotten some good stuff.
Yeah, we have.
I don't know. I'm more excited about the time lapse that camera got because I don't have a whole lot of like zoomed in,
Yep.
nice time lapses.
Yeah.
This is like one of the first good ones I've been able to shot because I like move around that camera so much.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just have it locked in on one spot, zoomed in, getting the good shots. I have plenty of wide angle time lapses now where I'm like, okay, I need to change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the wide angle time lapses are fun, but I don't know, there's something about it when it just fills the frame completely.
Yep.
And comparing it to like the tree line, it just gives it such a height.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see how our live stream friends are doing. Because I've been abusing the chat.
Yeah.
But Andrew's getting green pillars. I don't know how long ago that was sent. But yeah, all you guys in chat right now, light show is still going. It's faint now, but
It's still there.
it's still rolling.
We need it to come back.
Yeah. I'd love for it to come back. Let's see if it'll, I don't know, it's on the downward trend again, so
Yeah.
maybe it shoots back up at some point and we get one more show.
Well,
But-
no way to really know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go until all my batteries are dead. That's my plan.
Nothing.
See what I get.
No other birthday present like this.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I want to see what this camera's at for its
Battery?
time lapse.
Oh.
Because these batteries just last forever. Yeah, this one's been going for a while. I'm going to stop it and take a look.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it's been getting some
Oh, that's really cool.
some good stuff.
Yeah. You can see like the green pillars.
Yeah, like
It's
moving
just
around.
all pink though.
I love that look.
That is awesome. Yeah, and if you was this going through the peak?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, oh, so
it
this
was.
has been going
It was
the
just
whole time.
pointed.
Oh,
in
look at that! You can see the
direction.
pillars in the pink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you had it set up over there. Whoa!
Yeah, this is when it
Whoa! Look at that.
was really going.
It's so pink. Whoa!
These like bright greens and pinks on it.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's when it was really going.
Wow! Look at that. Yeah,
And then
can
it's
see
quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, this camera was running for a while.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna start it again. Then, did that camera stop again?
Oh,
Yes, it did.
Someone needs to be shaken down.
Needs a little beat down.
When's a little beating ever hurt anyone? Actually, don't.
Especially when your camera doesn't work.
Just whack it.
I need a baseball bat to scare it into shape.
Is there? Are those? Is that in like? Are those auroras like through the trees, like straight ahead? Kind of. Or am I just seeing? Or are those clouds? Or is that just light from them?
There's like a mix of clouds in there. They get funky sometimes. Okay, now to do the restart and reset. Give it a knock around a little bit. You know your camera's well built when you have to knock on it to get it working once again.
See if anyone's home. You know.
Hello, camera, you home? Kind of kick it into shape a little bit. Give it a sec to turn on and do its thing, and just like that, good to go. All right, put it back on the tripod here. And let it rumble. Let it rumble. Checking in, how's everyone doing today? We are all doing great today. We're just hanging out watching the auroras, having a great time. It's always a good day when the auroras are going on. That's a good rule of thumb. Yeah, everyone's seen them tonight. Everyone's getting a taste of the action. Is this camera still running? Yeah, still going. All our cameras are still snapping away. Snapping away at the light show. Really cool. Really, really cool. All right, we're gonna do a live little behind the scenes video here. So if you look, you can see we got our northern lights going crazy, and we're live streaming them right now. You might be wondering how this is all working. Let me give you all a little behind the scenes tour. We have this camera. This is our live streaming camera. You can see we have a mess of cables running through the car door into a computer sitting in the passenger seat. This computer, via the phone sitting on my dashboard, is connected to a mobile hotspot, and that mobile hotspot is partially powered by this cellular booster here that's sitting on my roof, so it has a nice strong signal. This computer is being streamed back to my computer at home. That way it can connect with all of its graphics and whatnot, so the stream looks nice and pretty, and then that computer at home and sending everything from here out to y'all on YouTube. That's kind of the behind the scenes of how we get these live streams rolling. Doing a little video beat. Yeah, this time lapse is still going.
Oh yeah.
The roof camera. A lot of tech.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of tech to make it all work, but it's worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Wondering how much longer that camera's gonna last with only one battery.
Which one?
The Sony, it's already chewed through one battery.
Actually?
Yeah, it chews through batteries fast. I have them in the battery grip, so they are automatically like switch out when one dies, but
nice.
Goes through them quickly.
Yeah.
So that battery is only gonna last for so long. Luckily, I think I got it working again, so knock on wood, there hasn't been any interruptions on it.
Nice.
But pretty good. gonna head out there and, oh, speak of the devil. The camera stopped.
Oh.
It said no more. It's had enough. All right, power off. Check the battery. I'm gonna switch it around. All right. There we go. Oh, you can see like the smoke trail linger on these like 3 photos.
Oh yeah.
Like, the meteor comes through and then kind of lingers there.
Sick. Yeah, it's an awesome meteor shot.
Yeah. A bucket list photo. All right, let's give it the old knock. I wonder what happens if I shoot a burst on it. Maybe that'll kind of shed some light onto what the issue is. I'm gonna take the lens off. Do you want to hold my my lens here briefly,
yeah,
while I figure this out?
I'd love to.
All right. Here you go.
Perfect. There we are.
Rub it in the grass.
Solid lens. Is this a Sony lens?
It's a Sigma lens.
Sigma, okay. Sigma's the way to go.
Yeah. I haven't had any problems with it.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's just being funky.
The 2 main lenses that I own are Sigma. So.
I don't know. I haven't had any problems with the lens.
Exactly.
The lens has treated me well. It seems to be working fine now.
Do you want the lens back on?
Yeah. Maybe that's it. I wonder if it's a lens issue? I don't think it would be, though.
Does this have stabilization or no?
No, it's
okay,
not stabilized.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it just need to be tapped around a little bit.
Yep.
No, I can't see what I'm doing.
Well.
Make sure there's no bugs in there.
That would be awkward.
There's a bug in between the lens and the sensor.
A mosquito sitting on your sensor. That'd be kind of awesome, actually.
That'd be tragic. I'd
That would
be like,
be
oh
terrible.
no.
Oh no.
Like, oh, well, he's not getting out. He's not getting out anytime soon. Now I find a star to lock on
The
too.
death of the mosquito.
Let me see if I can find a... Whoa, there was a really bright one over there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the pink is coming back a little bit.
It looks like it.
It might just be me, but... Wow.
I'm gonna have to take a few test photos to get my focus locked in again. I just need to find a bright enough star I can lock it. Oh, I can use the car. How about that? That'll work. I'm just going to use my car to pull focus. It's the only bright thing around that my camera can see. There we go. All right, I just want to get one shot with a low ISO. Bring the ISO down to like 400. Crank the shutter speed. Timer. There we go. I just need one photo with like a 400 ISO so it's nice and clean looking.
Yup.
I might put I have a charger for this camera in the car. I might just set it in the car for a few minutes and let it charge up while we're kind of in this lull.
Yeah, do it.
Just so I have good battery life. There we go, that's a nice photo. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then once things get going again, I'll bring it back out and start snapping away. Plug it in for a few minutes. All right, let's get this camera plugged in for a little bit, just so it can recharge slightly. Go. Here's one of these outlets on here. There we go. Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's actually sick.
Which way are you facing?
I'm pointing pretty much straight up from where I am right now, because it's right above us. You can see it kind of with your eye, the arch.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. And so I'm getting this tree in the foreground, so it's not just the sky.
Dude, that's sweet.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me take this off the tripod.
All right.
Wow.
Alrighty. That camera's plugged in and charging. We'll let that do its thing for a
Look
minute.
at that, isn't that crazy?
Oh, you got a Steve arc.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's Steve.
Steve! It's crazy. This is
Hold
so
on, I need to steal your photo idea.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, which way were you shooting?
I'm pretty much here. I'm shooting pretty much facing kind of south.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm facing your car. And I'm just pointing straight up. You can see it kind of right above.
Oh yeah. You're looking what, towards the clubhouse?
Yep. A little to the right of it.
Okay. Gotta get in focus. Get my focus locked in. All right, which way? I'm kind of pointing right at the club. Here, I'm gonna come by you.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see what you're looking at. So I can't really see it from where I am.
Yeah.
Or is it just like straight up?
Yeah, so I'm pointing, my camera's kind of, it's just kind of facing right up. So it's right where, it's just this kind of band, you can't really see it.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta refocus.
Yeah, I'm gonna get focused here. Like point straight up and get that photo. Get something similar.
Let's see if this goes. Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
See what it gets.
Mine will be done in maybe 5 seconds. We'll see.
I think I'm doing a 30-second exposure right now.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's just awesome.
Can I see?
Yeah, it's just like a.
Oh yeah, that's a Steve arc. Dude, those are like a rare thing.
What is it?
No one knows.
Actually?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We found Steve. Dude, I've wanted a Steve arc photo for like ever, and now I have one.
Really?
Yeah, it's been like a bucket list photo of mine.
Did you get it in yours?
Yeah, I got
it. What? Yeah, that's so weird. I keep asking why is that, but no one knows.
No one. I don't know it, and from like all the videos I've seen, no one really knows what causes it.
Do you think it has something to do with the auroras? Or
Yeah, it's something to do with the auroras.
Yeah.
It happens like while they're out.
But is it just that pink arc?
Yeah, that's what Steve is. It's just like a weird arc that like extends south of the auroras.
What?
It's so weird.
That's crazy. Well, yeah.
A funky thing. Yep, I got it. And of course it's out of focus slightly.
Hey, we like that. Slap some black and white on there, add some grain. Looks so intentional.
Oh yeah.
Actually, don't slap black and white on there. More like take the colors out. Yes. Yeah.
Let me try to dial in focus again.
Do you know how to nail your focus?
Yeah.
F22.
Oh yeah. Especially at dark.
Yep.
That's how you nail your focus every time. Let me crank up the ISO a little bit. Do one more. That's so weird. They're just like hanging out there now. They haven't like moved at all. They're just stationary. I mean, they're still going, but.
Now imagine this shot with a shooting star in it, a meteor.
That'd be awesome.
That would be amazing. Steve. This is so crazy. See, this is why it's just so much fun to.
Yep, there's Steve.
It's so much fun to just mess around, you know, and see what you can do.
It's so funky. So weird. I'm gonna try shooting this way. We got a nice wide shot with this tree. A nice vertical wide shot for all the Instagrammers out there.
Are you catching her in taking pictures of the Aurora?
Yeah. Shooting back this way. I'm just trying to get a nice vertical photo. You can hear the coyotes.
Yeah.
I wonder how our live stream's doing. I haven't checked on them in a while.
Oh yeah, they're here.
I forgot it. I've gotten sidetracked. How's it going, chat? Sorry, I've had my my hands full right now.
Wait, did you just hit an ad on your own live stream?
Look at that.
Is that how YouTube this works?
Yeah, YouTube gave me an ad for my own stream.
That is crazy.
Because of course, what else would it be? We're just getting photos of the trees now. We're tree photographers. There's a really big pillar going right there.
Oh yeah?
The coyotes are going nuts. All right, I'm gonna get a time lapse rolling again. And hopefully it doesn't break. So far, I haven't had any problems with it again, so fingers crossed that we've passed the weird.
I just saw a huge meteor. I don't know why I'm so surprised by that.
I'm just kind of shooting around right now, getting miscellaneous photos. Daily encouragement, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I've just gotten sidetracked. Don't worry, I see y'all in chat. Who am I with? I'm with my friend Jackson right now. Jackson, you want to say hello to the chat?
Hello.
He's a fellow photographer. All right, I'm gonna go back to a time lapse in here. Switch to a 2-second interval. 6400 ISO. Do a test shot. Kind of want to shoot this way. See what's going on. See what's going on off this direction. You should take a photo of the auroras right now. There's like a weird red bubble going on. Yeah, it's really funky.
Just straight ahead where you are shooting?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll be the judge of that.
You'll be the judge of that.
Whoa, I see it.
It's
I have
funky.
been the judge of that, and it's actually crazy.
That's so strange.
What is it?
I don't know.
The auroras are just so strange.
They just kind of happen. I have my tripod stanced up right now.
Yeah, it's double cheeked up.
Doing a power stance. My socks are wet.
Why?
From the sopping wet ground.
Oh, I didn't even notice it was wet. Oh, why is it so wet?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh, here they go again.
They better go again. If they don't, I'm
I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna talk to their manager.
I'm gonna have some really mean words to say to them. Start that interval. Yeah, bad boy.
I'm gonna try shooting video. I wanna see how that looks.
I dare you.
Dare me? Getting crazy. The frogs are going nuts.
They better come out again. I want to see him. Oh. I'm gonna head out in like half an hour probably.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. I forgot I do have to get up earlier. Which sucks.
Just don't wake up in the morning. Easy.
Well, I'm marathon training and I got a long run tomorrow.
Ah.
So not only do I have to wake up, but I have to wake up and do something.
Ooh. The video doesn't look too bad.
Let's go.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh. This is crazy.
I want to make sure the time lapse on my car's roof is still going. Still going strong. I think it is. Oh yeah, it's still snapping away.
That's crazy. That down there going since we came?
No, this one's been going since you got here. Good. Wow. Really cool. They're getting crazy again.
Yeah. I like them crazy.
Always good when the auroras are getting crazy. Turn that off. I just want to get a nice low noise image. Without something breaking, preferably.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what it does.
That wouldn't be as fun, you know?
It wouldn't be as fun.
You gotta get the... You know, I think that camera just keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, keeps me interested.
Yeah.
Keeps me engaged, you know?
What else would you do if you were just sitting here letting your cameras do all the work?
I know, what would I be doing? Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's crazy. Look at the pink. It's just so pink. So vibrant. Then the green is.
The green's there. Okay. Do a test shot. Fire away. Oh, there was a shooting star in there. Do you see it?
No, I didn't. I was not paying attention.
It's
Do you think our camera's got it?
Mine might have. I'm not sure.
Oh, yours is wide. Oh, was it over there a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine definitely didn't.
Shooting wide right now.
Yeah.
A nice 14 millimeter.
Whew. I'm at 24.
Uh-oh, there it goes.
What? Oh. No.
Hold on, I want to get a video of this. This is funny. It's always awesome when once in a lifetime things are going on and your camera decides it wants no part in it. I think I need to send this camera in. Get it serviced. This is my sign.
It is. Oh man.
Oh well. The other time-lapse camera's got it. I'm not worried. I got plenty of other images from tonight.
You'll be busy editing for this a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, just all the cameras just chugging away.
Just clicking around.
Well, besides your...
This one. This is just a stills camera now at this point.
Yeah.
No time-lapsing is being done on it. Which, I mean, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Still getting great results. Although it would be awesome to have a time-lapse rolling right now. Oh well.
Well, you got plenty of time lapses tonight.
Oh yeah, I got
It's
the
not
other.
like this is the peak.
And this won't be the only time.
Oh yeah. You have. You can almost see the pillars out there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just seeing things. The longer I stare, I feel like I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out once you head out too.
Yeah. It's dying down.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this one finish up this little wave, and then I'll probably be calling it for tonight. But we'll see how long this goes for. What if I just turn off in-body stabilization because I don't need it right now? Will that fix it?
I feel like the greens are definitely out the most right now.
Yeah.
When like the auroras, when they peak, is it kind of like, is it like a certain color comes out more when they peak or something, or is it just completely random?
No, it's just kind of random. Usually it's just kind of like this, where you have kind of the greens going.
I remember the first time you captured them.
It was a while ago. It was like 4 years ago.
That was a while ago. I was sleeping for it. And I was so mad because I
Fast
see
asleep.
everyone on Instagram like, whoa, with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, look at this. And I was like, that's crazy.
It's like, I want to see that.
Yeah. This is the craziest show because I feel like no one
seen it.
No one has seen it, no.
I mean, there's still photographers out there like looking at it, but like the ordinary folk,
Yeah.
like it's so sad that people are just unaware that this is happening right now.
This is crazy. With the meteor shower going on,
Yeah.
it's just such a cool night.
All right, I turned off the in-body stabilization. Let's see if that helps me out.
Nice.
Maybe that will resolve our issue.
Yeah, I'd send that camera in and see what they can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that over the winter. See what's up with it. See if they can find any problems. 'Cause I know it's old and shutters wear down, so it might
Do you
just
know when that camera came out?
a while ago. I want to say it's from like 2016, so
Okay.
it's been around for a while. So it might just be time for it to get a good service in.
Yeah.
I'm also going to try increasing my shutter speed just to give the camera more time. Maybe that's it. I just can't keep up with these kind of fast-paced time lapses.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm going to send it in over the winter. So see what they say.
Yep.
Because it can't hurt. Might as well.
Exactly.
But it's still getting great photos, so I'm still getting good photos, so it's fine by me. All right, I cranked it up to a 6-second exposure. Let's see if that helps us out a little bit.
What am I at right now? I'm at 4. What aperture does that lens go to?
2.8.
Okay. That's a 14, right?
Yeah, 14 millimeter.
Yeah, that's wide.
The owls are going crazy now too.
What?
It seems like they're coming overhead now. They're like creeping closer to us.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm gonna get copy striked.
Oh, no.
It's a song. They're gonna come in and I'm gonna get the band hammer. Oh, this time lapse is gonna look sick. I'm gonna check on the other camera, make sure that's still going. Our live stream is still going as usual. Sorry, once again, I've been kinda hopping in and out of chat, but yeah, as you all can see, the auroras are still going nuts. We're just hanging out here enjoying the show. Is the camera still keeping up with it?
Yep.
Hasn't had any weird sounds?
Not yet.
That's a good sign. I wonder if it was just shooting too fast.
It isn't displaying the error.
Okay, that's good. I think it was just too quick. I think it's just old shutter that needs to be replaced, which will be pricey, but it'll be worth it.
Exactly. Do you know what did you buy that used?
Yeah, I bought it used.
Do you know what the shutter count is on it?
I want to say it was in the 10,000s, so
Okay, yeah.
it'd been around.
It is, yeah.
I think it's time to
I
get
mean, that's pricey, but
it can be done.
yeah, I mean, if it keeps the camera going, you know.
It's a common issue on the Sonys. I was kind of expecting it.
Yep.
How much does it usually cost? Usually around 400. Okay. Pricey, but not breaking the bank.
You're better off doing that than buying a new camera.
Yeah. And I'll just keep going. I love the camera too. I mean, it takes great photos, so I don't really want to get rid of it.
Exactly.
But it seems to be working fine now. I'm just going to let the camera kick back and do its thing. If it doesn't need any interference. Note to self, old camera is slow. But I'm so excited to see what the roof camera's getting because it's a 10mm lens, so it's
Literally
complete wide view.
You'll be able to see like all of us.
Oh yeah, you'll see us running around and all that.
That's cool. And that's been going since like you got here, right?
Since you got here,
Oh,
so
okay.
a while.
Okay. Yeah, that is a while.
This other camera's been rolling for a really long time too. All my cameras have been going for a while.
Yeah. They just turn that light in the bathroom or something on. Or,
It might be motion activated.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting closer.
Yeah, it looks like they're like
They're moving overhead.
us. Like they're just
If they move overhead, I'm getting ready to swing this camera straight up.
Yep.
Because that's always a good shot. Pointing straight up with the auroras.
Sick. If you have the Milky
I wish we were in like the UP right now. Because in
Yes.
the UP, my friend Charlie's up there right now. They're over his head. He's just like looking up at him.
Yeah. That's amazing. We're still very
Yeah, we still got a good show going
we got
here.
a very good story here for us too.
Pointing the phone straight up just to see what it sees.
Yeah.
Just because why not? Yeah, the red's there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It almost there's a meteor. It almost looks like the red has gotten a lot higher, right?
Yeah, they're really tall. This time lapse is going to take a while, so I have a feeling I'm going to be here for like another hour or so.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you're staying, but I'm going to stay until this time lapse is done.
Okay. I'm probably gonna head out in like 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
But we'll see. It definitely has come back.
Yeah,
This is cool.
it's really crept close.
Yeah.
It's just creeping closer to us. Creeping on in.
Yup. This is such a perfect spot.
Yeah,
Technically this closes at like 10 or whatever, or sundown or something, but
I've seen people in here late.
it's like,
They don't mind.
it's such a
'Cause
nice.
we're not making a mess.
Exactly. They probably don't even know that we're here if they don't see us.
Yeah. Yeah, the stream looks awesome right now.
Yeah.
The live stream, hope you guys have a good view. I'm just keep checking in periodically. I'm just kind of kicking back and enjoying the show right now.
Wow, this is
But-
crazy. There's like one big pillar you can see.
Yeah.
Like, it's the red coming out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even coming all the way over here, you can see it.
Yeah, it's really going.
Yeah. This is where that 10 millimeter,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna look crazy.
Yeah. Now the camera has no problems. It was just too quick. Just had to be slowed down.
You can't rush perfection.
I'm okay with kind of a slower shutter speed for stuff like this because it can take in more light.
Yep.
So less ISO.
It does take more pictures to make it.
Takes more time, but
It does, but
oh well. Oh well, I have to wait an extra 20 minutes. Oh no, I have to enjoy the show for 20 more minutes.
Oh,
how dare
shoot.
that happen?
wow, it's crazy. It's spread all the way.
Yeah, it's like almost over us now.
Yeah.
This time lapse is gonna look sick. Is this camera still running? Yeah, it is. This camera's taken over 1,000 photos so far.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna have a giant data bomb for my computer. I'm sure it's gonna love it. My record for an Aurora
Yeah.
shoot, like file size wise, was the May one. I think in total I had 3 cameras running. And I shot around 400, 500 gigabytes of photos.
Gigabytes?
Yep.
What?
Oh yeah.
That's were they all raw?
All raw.
Yep.
Gotta do raw.
Well, there's no other way, especially with the low light, but just capturing all this. Yeah.
It's crazy how sharp the cutoff is below those.
Yeah.
It's like behind that, it just ends.
Are those clouds covering it?
They might be clouds. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
I think it is. I'm trying to see between my exposures, between my pictures. Yeah, it is clouds.
Yeah.
Because it's such a harsh. Yeah.
The weather group chat is going nuts right now.
I wonder why. That's crazy.
Wild.
It's one thing for you to see the auroras like this, but when they're like coming, like
yeah, this is Door County right now.
It's amazing.
This is like exactly what it was like on like, I mean, it's not like 100%, but it like this was very close to what it was like in like May of this year. You're just sitting here like, yeah, there they are. You can just sit back for like hours and just enjoy it.
Watch.
Sit back and oh, it finally decided no more.
It's one thing to take the pictures and see like, wow, that looks crazy through the pictures, but when you can see it with your eyes like this and just sit back and enjoy.
Kick back and enjoy the show. I'm gonna try shooting video again.
Do it.
I was having better luck there.
Does it seem to take a better liking the video?
Yeah. Just because it's not using the shutter. There we go. There we go. Yeah, even on video it still looks fine, so fine by me. If it works, it works. I'm gonna make sure that camera on my roof is still going. Make sure it's getting it all. Oh yeah, it's still going. Still snapping away. Bam. Still taking tons of photos.
Them like layering up and just like growing over us.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera on the roof is still running.
Wow.
I don't know how, but it's still going. I don't know how it's not out of battery.
Oh, I just saw another meteor. That was cool.
Yeah, the video looks great. I am A-okay with video of this.
Yeah, crazy. What shutter speed are you at?
1/4.
Okay.
The camera's not moving, so I don't need to really.
No, you don't really need to.
I'm gonna go back to taking photos again too. Not time lapses, just typical stills. Let's see. What if I turn off the front curtain? If I get crazy.
Okay, let's see what it captured. Whoa.
I see.
I mean, it's just, you can just see like the
pulsing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
It just like, it looks like it's growing from the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just
creeping closer. Managed to overexpose. Here's a car. Hello, car.
Oh, nice. Are they gonna come and join us?
Come and join the party.
I'm not sure.
It looks like they're getting closer to us.
I just have to.
You're packing up?
Yeah, I'm just bringing it over here.
Okay. Man, chat, these things just keep going. Can't get enough of it. All right, I turned off the mechanical shutter. I wonder if that'll help it. Let's see. Let's set it to silent. Silent shooting on. I set it to shoot silent, so it's not using the mechanical shutter, so I think that'll help.
Oh, nice, yeah. So it won't, hopefully.
So it doesn't even need it.
Issues. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is sick. Look at this out here. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's blacked out, it's just the digital shutters being used.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it seems fine.
That's good. Hopefully, yeah. How long do you think you're gonna stay?
Until this time lapse is done.
Okay.
So
Nice.
probably another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm just kind of enjoying it right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Kicking back, enjoying the show. Getting my final shots.
Yep.
All right, well, you're heading out?
Yeah, thanks
All right.
for
Yeah.
reaching out.
Of course,
This is
anytime.
awesome. Oh yes.
Next
it's right
time-
down the road.
Oh yeah, next time looks like there's gonna happen, I'll probably be here.
Yeah.
Because
That
it's
sounds good.
not far away.
Exactly. Such a nice spot. And
Yeah.
sounds good. Well,
All right, well, you enjoy your night, sir. Have
Oh,
a
yes.
safe drive home. It was good seeing you.
too.
Oh.
You too. I'm looking forward to seeing what you get after this.
Thank you. You as well. I'm looking forward to seeing your photos. Do you want to say bye to chat?
Bye, Chad. Till we meet again.
All right. Adios, Jackson.
Adios.
All right. Let's wrap up these time lapses and we will be good for tonight. Man, not too bad. Man, I am in awe at this stuff. Every time I see it, it blows me away. Just completely in awe at the photos we've gotten tonight, guys. Sorry, I know I've been slacking reading chat, but I'm just trying to soak this all in, enjoy it a little bit. Oh man, this is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we'll let this camera do its thing, and then we'll wrap her up. We're just enjoying it now. Jackson's on his way out of here. Always fun taking photos with Jackson. I will, if you all follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting some of the photos Jackson gets so that you can kind of see what we've gotten tonight. But man, what an awesome, awesome evening of photos that we've had. Some dream photos for me. And on my birthday of all days too. Well, I mean, it's not my birthday anymore, but was my birthday 4 minutes ago. But man, really, really cool. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I know I've been kind of neglecting reading chat. I've just been trying to enjoy this while we have it. But man, I've always wanted to live stream the auroras for you guys just because no one else does it. And we've finally been able to pull it off. I mean, stuff we have going on right now is just wild. How about that? Really awesome. There's a train. Train's going by. And the auroras just keep getting closer. I have a feeling they're going to be overhead soon. So we'll probably hang out here for a while. Just kind of marvel at it. Like my jaw is to the floor on this stuff. I love these light shows. I mean, they always are just so beautiful. There's coyotes out there going nuts. But man, so awesome to see this. We're at 100 photos so far. I want to get at least 300 for a solid time lapse. That's kind of what I shoot for. 300 photos. That's generally enough. I have puddles in my shoe right now from all the water in this field. But it's worth it. Always worth it. Always worth it for some aurora photos. I wonder if our roof camera is still going and how it's looking. I wonder how we're doing on gas too. I think we should have almost a full tank. Right now my car is just acting as a big generator to power everything. Yeah, we're still good. I just have the engine running so all my outlets can still work. But it is really, really awesome. I'm glad we've got to have so many people in chat tonight. Any indication whether the auroras will get stronger over the coming hours? They'll probably get stronger over the next couple hours. They've already slowly been creeping south. They're almost overhead right now. So over the next couple hours, we'll probably see an increase in aurora activity. Aurora hunting in one live. That's what we're doing right now. Live aurora hunting. We're the only people doing a live aurora stream right now. We have reached a KP index of 7. Crazy. And it's just not stopping. Non-stop auroras right now. I want to get a photo. I want to get trying to get a photo of myself with the auroras in the background, just for the memories. Oh, of course the flash is on. All right, hopefully that got that. Oh, it's focused on the grass. That's awesome. Oh well. Cameras are still snapping away like crazy. Auroras are still going crazy. This is the perfect night for aurora hunting. We have clear sky, perfect weather. The bugs have gone away. I mean, it can't get better than this. This is top of the top. If you're an aurora hunter, these are the conditions you dream of right here. Man, just incredible. Unbelievable. Man, I got to see them here in St. Louis on May 10th. Never forget it. Dude, I saw the auroras on May 10th in this exact same spot. I mean, it was one of the most magical evenings I've ever seen. I sat in this field for like 6 hours just staring straight up at the auroras. It was incredible. Never seen anything like that. I mean, this is just as good, but sound like you said the coyotes are making noise. Go coyote hunting while the auroras are out. If I could hunt coyotes, I would. I don't know the laws behind it. We kind of are hunting coyotes right now. We're in their backyard right now. So who knows? Maybe the coyotes will come hunt us. Ooh, spooky. But we're just enjoying the light show with them right now. Doesn't get much better than this. That's for sure. Man, the amount of meteors too. We've seen several large meteors. There was one right there. Lots of meteors just streaking through the auroras. It's crazy. It just doesn't let up. One of the best aurora displays we've had in a very long time. Man, just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Glad y'all in chat are alive for this ride with me. Glad I could bring it to you guys. Tried to capture the auroras in Door County last year, but with no success. I've always wanted to go up to Door County for the auroras, but a trip has just never lined up. I'm hoping next summer I can make it up there for a big aurora event. I'm going to be up north near the Minocqua area later this month, so I'm hoping that we get another good aurora event while I'm up there. Try to get some photos, but if not, oh well. Just gonna hang out up there and enjoy the up north. Wow. Just incredible. I'm looking at Twitter right now. Northern California is seeing the auroras. That's pretty crazy. Usually you don't get them down there unless it's a really big event like we have tonight. I think we're sitting at what, KP7 right now, which doesn't happen all too often. So pretty rare event that we have going on. Pretty rare. Don't get good ones like this. As an active hunter, how many times have you seen aurora in Wisconsin this year? I think this year alone I've seen them 5 or 6 times. It's been a pretty busy year for me aurora wise, so I've seen them quite a few times. I think in total in my experience hunting auroras, I've seen them I think maybe 15 approaching 20 times. So I've seen them quite a bit, and all that has been within the last 4 years. So they've been out and about. If you know when to look, they're not terribly difficult to hunt down. Can be done. Wow. I'm just in awe at what I'm seeing right now. It's always so cool to see this stuff with your own eye. It's just wild. And because there's no moon, it like lights up the field too. It's crazy. It looks like they're getting closer. They're like creeping closer to us. Yes, sir. Just snack on some cheese curds and relax. That's the way to go. I should have brought a bag of cheese curds out here. Cecilia's in here. How's it going, Cecilia? Good to see you. Glad you can make it out to the stream tonight. We're just sitting back and enjoying the auroras right now. One of the better aurora displays we've had this year too. Pretty awesome that we can live stream it to all you guys, so you can tune in at home and enjoy the show. We've been snapping away like crazy. We have tons of time lapses rolling right now. I think I have 3 cameras shooting time lapses at the moment, so we have thousands of images that I'm going to be sorting through tomorrow. Wow, I'm in awe at the stuff that I'm getting right now. It's like, I always love shooting the auroras. I'm at a fortunate point where I've seen them so many times where I can just kind of kick back and enjoy the show. Like, I'm not worried about missing photos or anything, because I'm lucky where I've seen them enough where I'm like, okay, I've gotten all the photos and stuff that I kind of want of auroras. I can just kind of kick back and enjoy them now. I mean, I still have my cameras rolling just so I have something to remember it by, but I'm not overstressed about what my cameras are getting. I'm just kind of enjoying it, hanging out, having a good time, letting them do their thing. They're getting closer too. I wonder if we're gonna get overhead. Because it looks like they're pushing further south, or at least trying to. Man, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, I'm gonna end this time lapse. Some ducks out there going nuts. Gonna end that time lapse and kind of swing the camera forward and also up slightly. Just in case they do come further south, we're kind of in a good point where we can kind of time lapse them progressing our way. Make sure my shot's level. Yeah, we're nice and level now. Taking our test photo. One more test shot and then I think we're good. I think we'll be good to start snapping. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect shot. All right, let's start snapping away. Let that camera do its thing. I might move this other camera. This has been pointing the same way for a really long time. I'm gonna move it slightly. Yeah, this camera has taken thousands of photos tonight. That's how you know you did good, when one of your cameras is up to 1,000 photos. That's how you know that the harvest has been bountiful this evening. I'll move it down this way. I'm gonna move it over here actually. Kind of beyond this grove of trees a little bit. Pointed out at that structure there. Bring the shutter speed down to like 2 seconds. Bump up the ISO a little bit, take a test photo. Yeah, all my cameras right now are running like 2-second intervals, so we're gonna be plowing through these time lapses pretty quick. Interval, 2 seconds, start. All right, that camera's gonna be snapping away for a while. Sony's still snapping away. We got cameras galore out here, is what we have, hundreds of them. What equipment and settings am I shooting on? Got a Sony a7 III, 5-second exposure. What I'm rocking right now, the main wide angle camera that I'm using for my time lapses is an a7 R2. That has a 14 to 24 millimeter f2.8 Sigma lens. I have the aperture open all the way, so I'm shooting all the way at 2.8. I think I'm using 2.5-second exposures with a ISO of 6400. I'm using those really fast settings right now just because I'm shooting time lapses. So for me, I need to just be able to fire off images really quickly so I'm not sitting here forever waiting for these time lapses to finish up. So what I do is I shoot those quick intervals just so that I'm not sitting here forever. And two, because I'm shooting time lapses, I bring it into Adobe Premiere or whatever photo or video editing time-lapse software, and that compresses it down to a 4K file so the images won't look super grainy when they're playing back as a time-lapse. That's kind of what I do for my shots. That's my little behind the scenes. The other camera that I'm using, my secondary camera, is a Nikon D7500. That has a 35mm 1.8 lens on it. So it's a little bit more zoomed in, but it still has nice fast glass. So same thing with the Sony, the fast glass means I can use shorter shutter speeds, which means it's easier for me to chew through my my time lapses. So I'm not sitting here forever waiting for time lapse to finish up. So right now I think it's the goal I have set for time lapses is sitting around, I want to capture around 300 images for a nice 10-second time lapse. And so right now to get 300 images it takes about 10 to 15 minutes, so not a whole lot of time. There have been some days where I have to use like really quick shutter speeds or really long shutter speeds where I'm sitting here for like hours just waiting for those to hit my 300 image mark. But fortunately not today, since we're able to kind of speed through them with all these cameras. And the fast glass, that's my behind the scenes spiel. Yeah, I'm amazed at how bright it is still. I mean, we've been sitting out here for hours and they're still going. Well, I started the stream 3 hours ago and we're still rocking it. Still just plowing through photos as this light show continues to go on. Just hasn't stopped. Wow, really awesome. It's always good when you can just kind of kick back and enjoy the show. I wonder if that camera on the roof of my car is still going. I've had another time lapse that's been running for the past 2 hours or so. I'm going to check on it. It's been shooting those longer images, like I've been saying. I think the shutter speed on that camera that's on my roof right now is 13 seconds. So it takes a while for these images to finish up, but they look really clean just because they're such a long shutter speed that it doesn't take a whole lot of time. And it's still shooting. I'm gonna let that camera be then, if it's still firing away. But man, the auroras are almost overhead. Pretty crazy. Wasn't expecting nearly overhead auroras tonight, but I'm okay with it. I'll take it. It's good stuff. I love these kind of overhead aurora nights. They're rare and few and far between, but when they happen, it's really awesome. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Some of the wildest aurora photos I've gotten. Just gonna let these cameras run for a little bit longer, I guess. Yeah, about 10 minutes to get my my 300 image mark. So we'll let it do its thing. But yeah, once these time lapses are done, I'm probably gonna wrap things up and head in. What brand of cameras do I use? The brand of cameras that I use, I have two Sony cameras, the A7R2, which is one of the photo cameras I have down here, and also the AX700. That's the camera I'm using to live stream right now. Then I also have two Nikons. One of the Nikons is down here with me. It is a D7500, and then the other Nikon is sitting on the roof of my car right now getting a really wide time lapse. That is the D3300. Those are the two cameras that I have out here right now that I'm shooting on. Yeah, we have quite the camera setup right now. Like every camera under the sun is snapping away at the moment. All right. Yeah, things are slowly quieting down for the auroras, but they're still really pretty. They've moved so far south. They're incredibly close now. It's always a good day when they're almost overhead. I have one good photo of one of the meteors, because we have a meteor shower going right now. We're kind of right at peak time for it. I believe today and tomorrow are going to be kind of peak meteor shower days. We're expecting around 100 meteors per hour. So that's about 2 per minute-ish. But we've seen quite a few of them kind of streaking through the auroras. I have one great shot with a big bright meteor in it right through the northern lights. It's one of the bucket list photos for me. To get that is just awesome. Man, they're still just going nuts. It's amazing. Wow. We're approaching the 200 photo mark on one of these time lapses, so around 100 more photos to go. I might go over 300 a little bit just because I kind of want a longer time lapse. This second camera is getting close to the 300 mark. This second camera is probably going to have a longer shot too. Since this main camera I'm shooting on has a 2.5 second exposure interval. One of my other cameras is dead on 2 second exposure interval. So one camera is going to take half a second longer for each photo. So it'll take a little bit. Wow. Fine by me, just more time to sit back and enjoy the show. It's just wild. Those are great cameras. I have a Canon. My friend Jackson, who I was taking photos with just a few minutes ago, he uses Canon cameras. Yeah. I used to have a few of the Canons. I moved over to the Nikon and Sony camp though. Just because Nikons were the first kind of DSLRs I got into, and they were on the inexpensive side. And I was finally able to build up enough to a point where I had money for like a really nice camera to kind of treat myself, so I splurged and bought one of the nice Sonys to use. And it's treated me well so far. It has a few little quirks, but I've been able to mess around with it and keep it rolling. I'm probably gonna have to send it in and get serviced at some point just because it's having a shutter issue, but that's a ways down the road. I'm not overly concerned about it. I can also just switch it over to silent shooting, so it's not using the mechanical shutter at all, and that completely fixes the issue. So I might just keep it in silent shooting mode. I mean, if it fixes the issue and it can save me 400 bucks, as opposed to sending it in and getting it serviced, I might just do that. Because might as well. Save money where I can. Wow. Really pretty. One of the most incredible aurora shows I've seen. Hopefully you guys in the live chat tonight are enjoying this as much as I am. It's crazy how long this has been going on for. We're on hour 3 now of the auroras. Which is just wild. Not often they go on for this long. Usually what happens is they get really active, they come in close, you have like 20 to 30 minutes to get your photos, and then they retreat far north and they're kind of hard to see for the rest of the evening. So to have a persistent shot where they're nice and close right in front of the camera is perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of photos to look through tomorrow. That's gonna be the big thing. And as it always goes, channel members get to see these photos first. And then over the week, I kind of trickle them out to the rest of the world. Unless there's something like super wild that I'm like, whoa, what is this? Then it's everyone gets to see it all at once. Man. I'm gonna get a video on my phone here. Nah, it looks bad. Never mind. No cell phone video, it looks a little junky. There's supposed to be back-to-back CMEs hitting us. The second one should be coming up now. Yeah, I've been watching the Space Weather Prediction Center website. I know their Aurora Enthusiast dashboard has their forecast model, and they had like a parade of like 3 CMEs coming through. I know this one that's causing the auroras right now hit kind of midday, mid to late afternoon. It's kind of been putting on a show here. I wonder if there's going to be another one kind of following behind it, like you said, that might spark something up again, maybe tomorrow night, or maybe kind of early tomorrow morning, or early this morning, kind of later on in the morning, once the sun rises in America, sets over in Asia, or in Asia and Europe. So maybe Asia and Europe get a show tomorrow with that the other CME arrival. But who knows? Time will tell. I'd love to get more auroras tomorrow night, but that might be a bit of a stretch, unfortunately. Got some insane photos tonight. So have I. I've been shooting auroras for the past like 3 hours now. They just haven't stopped. Been loving it. This is like my bread and butter right here. I've always wanted to do a live stream like this, and this Aurora event has provided us with that perfect opportunity, that perfect rare opportunity to get some really vibrant auroras right in front of the camera for you guys. Wow. Some real, whoa, there was a meteor right above me. We're just rocking and rolling right now. I wonder how the Sony's doing. Come back and check on it. Wow, really great stuff here. Oh, the battery's dead. Oh, did the outlet come unplugged? Let me check it. There we go. hopefully that solves that issue. Yep, all good. Back up and running. Just a quick battery issue with the Sony, but stream is still going, so that's good. I was worried we were going to have a dead camera on our hands, then we were going to be waiting a little bit for the camera to come back. What does it look like to the naked eye to you? To me, to the naked eye, it looks like white brush strokes kind of painted across the sky. That's kind of how I like to describe it. It's like if we were to take a nice thick paintbrush and like lightly flick it against a piece of paper with some type of like white paint. That's what it looks like to me right now. It's weird. The auroras in real life, they don't look green. They look like a pale white. I mean, during the really big events, you kind of get the greens, but during these kind of lower end events where things are kind of stagnant, there's not as much motion and there's not as much layering in the aurora, it kind of just looks like a pale white just hovering on the horizon. Earlier, we had a really vibrant pink, which is cool to see, kind of sitting on the horizon as the auroras first started going. We had these really tall, vibrant pinks that would come and go. No, you're good when both your cameras are pretty much out of battery. Was the May 10th storm more vibrant in person? For me, yes. The May 10th storm was much more vibrant in the in terms of the colors. I mean, there were every color you could imagine was there. I mean, we had the pinks, we had oranges, there was yellow, greens, there were shades of blue. I mean, every color that you could think of came out at some point during the May 10th Aurora display. That was one of the craziest Aurora events that I ever photographed. But man, we've been going live on the auroras for almost 3 hours now. We're hanging out at a nice KP7. It's been awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It looks like the lights are slowly starting to fade. I mean, they're still there, but they're slowly starting to retreat further north. So I'm gonna let this time lapse roll for another little bit longer, and then I'm gonna pack things up for tonight and get some sleep, because man, I've had one heck of a day. A really long day, a really fun day. It was my my birthday today, so we're doing fun little birthday activities. Then, of course, the best way to end a birthday is with the northern lights. So I had to come out here and I had to get some photos. I was eyeing the satellite data all day, like, is it gonna happen? Are the auroras gonna happen? And thankfully, here they are. Best way to end a birthday right here. Believe it or not, we had green on our southern horizon here in southern Illinois on May 10th. Here in southern Wisconsin, we had a similar event. When the auroras were overhead, we had green all the way down to the horizon. I mean, well past the horizon. I was looking, there were times I was just looking south watching the auroras. It was crazy. I would love to capture another event like that again. That was one of the wildest things I've ever seen. It's not very often you have to look south to see the auroras. Yeah, it's been a great night. It's been a great year for Aurora photographers. The past 2 years have been really 2023 and 2024 have been really awesome years for Northern Lights photography for folks in the continental United States. It's not very often you get big Aurora events here in the 50 states. Usually they're kind of up in Canada. Sometimes they reach down into the northern tiers of the United States, northern Wisconsin, Minnesota, the UP of Michigan, Maine I know sees them fairly regularly. If you go up to the Canadian border, those states. So to have really consistent nights where you're getting these really bright, vibrant Aurora displays is just awesome. So when it was overhead on May 10th, was it naked eye visible? What it looked like compared to the photos? The photos will always make it look brighter just because the cameras, you can think of it as I like to think that they can open their eye longer, so to speak. So essentially what that means is, say you're shooting a photo and you set it to take a 10-second exposure. That means that camera is capturing light for 10 seconds. So you have 10 seconds worth of light entering the camera's sensor, so you can get really bright images. The eye just can't do that. So the eye can see them still pretty well. I mean, on May 10th was a special case where it was a really potent Aurora event where some of just wild stuff was happening. But still the cameras just outperform the human eye in terms of seeing the auroras, just because of cameras can take in light for 10 whole seconds and process it all into one really bright image. The bugs are coming back. The mosquitoes have found me. They're going nuts. How many photos are we at with this time lapse? We're at nearly 500 images, so I think that's going to be a good stopping point for us, especially since unfortunately the batteries on all these cameras are starting to get pretty low. I'm going to stop this time lapse first, which is the more zoomed in one, then we'll come back for the wide shot. We'll still let it hang out here and capture its final images, but man, really awesome night of Aurora photos. We've seen some great stuff. Tons of images, tons of time lapses I'm going to be going through over the next few days. Of course, our wonderful channel members, thanks to all their support, have made this possible. And because of that, they will be getting kind of the first dibs on these photos, where they can get a look at them first. Then over the next couple days or so, throughout the rest of the week, I'll be slowly trickling them out for everyone else, so that y'all can see some of the wonderful stuff that we've captured this evening. But it's been a really fun adventure. Always love these Aurora hunts, especially when we get to live stream them to you guys. Not something we get to do very often, so to have you guys be able to come along for the ride, it's awesome. Awesome. Putting this camera away. Wow, they're still going. This is like on May 10th. I was driving home and just watching them as I was cruising my way home. I I intentionally kind of took the longer way home so I could kind of cruise around and drive with the auroras overhead. It's awesome. Nothing quite like a nice scenic drive home with the auroras over you. It's always good. I'm ready to change into dry socks. There's so much like dew and water in that field. My socks are soaked. I'm also ready to have a nice warm bed to lay in. All right, I'm gonna take down the this other wide camera. I wonder how many photos this guy got. Curious to see. Why is it all wet? Oh well. This camera has taken 600 images. It's been rolling for the past like 2 hours. I had another wide camera on my roof that was kind of capturing us as we meandered our way through the field. It had 16-second exposures. Man, that's a great time lapse. Kind of captured the whole event with that. That's another thing about Aurora photography. If you can find some like cheap camera laying around, you can scoop it up for like like this camera that was sitting on the roof of my car. You can buy a 10mm lens for it. You can find one used for like $100 somewhere. The camera itself, I bought it for like $120, so it's like a $220 setup. So in terms of cameras, it's fairly inexpensive. I just set it up on the roof of my car, had it shooting auroras. I mean, it's a great kind of behind the scenes time lapse. You can kind of set it up and forget about it type thing. While your other cameras are getting the glamour shots, you can kind of have this doing some fun little behind the scenes stuff. Like that's what I was mainly doing with this camera. It was getting a nice wide shot of all of us kind of walking around with the northern lights going. All right, and now time for the last camera. Yeah, we're packing things up for the evening. I'm ready for bed. Past my bedtime. This camera can turn off. Could stop that. Man, this camera shot almost 600 images. And the battery is pretty much completely dead now. I had 2 batteries in this camera and both of them are kaput. But it's worth it. I mean, the time lapse this camera just got is like one of my best. Top of that, just the raw photos that we got, just the photos that we got tonight are awesome. I'm going to be looking through these photos for a very, very long time, which is fine by me. I love being able to hunt through this stuff and kind of relive it. Yeah, both the batteries in this camera are dead. 2 batteries. They lasted a while, but couldn't carry us all the way through, unfortunately. How many photos did we take? This camera also took over 1,000 images. So we have tons of photos from tonight's Aurora event, which are going to be some of my favorite Aurora photos. I mean, just glancing over at them, they look amazing already. So I'm excited to deep dive into these over the next few days and see what kind of strange stuff we captured. Wow. Really, really cool. Really awesome night. And I got to share it with all you guys, which is even the cherry on top. All right, I'm gonna hop in front of the camera here, say my goodbyes. Let me get this camera flipped around so I can kind of see myself. Oh, we zoomed in slightly. There we go. Let me get, oh, I unplugged the camera. Don't die on me, camera. Don't die on me. Don't run out of juice. All right. Get this camera plugged back in. There we go. All right. I'm also going to pull up YouTube Studio so I can actually hit the end live stream button. Let's see, where is it? But yeah, I'll give you guys kind of one last scenic look at this stuff, because it's still pretty cool, before we wrap things up for tonight. Alrighty, y'all. Well, with that, I believe it is going to be time for us to end the stream this evening. It's been a really fun night. We got to see some great stuff. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's auroras as much as I did. Hopefully the stream helped you out a little bit so you can kind of get out there and see this incredible light show for yourself. Very happy we got to live stream it all for you guys. Thank you all once again for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. It was a great way to end my birthday. I'm glad I got to share it with all you. And yeah, I just hope that we get to do more stuff like this in the future, because these events aren't super common. So being able to live stream it to all you guys was really, really fun. But with that, it's going to be time for us to end the stream this evening. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. Hopefully you're more weather aware on what's going on at the night sky when things may seem quiet. There may be a little bit of a light show twinkling on over your heads. So thank you all for tuning in once again. Thank you all again for the birthday wishes. Hope you all have a good evening, and we'll be back again soon.